I thought she was about to say good morning, Mom, and I would have, there would have been confetti all over the screen. It would have boom, bam, bam. That's all me? I'll protect you.
Mommy?
Hey. Where's that confetti? She said it. Man, it's been a good couple of weeks for mothers. Let's go. Welcome to the United States TV channel. Roll the intro. You know, I was thinking back about 100 line. Also, I think we are, first of all, good day, good people, some of fine day in the year of the paradigm. Tune like Dave Bravo, Dave, and I'm in Cars. You know, Mr. Man, who is ready to start some more 100 line. But to most of the United States favor, welcome back to 100 line. I was thinking about this series. Actually, I have YouTube Studio open so I can check what episode we're on right now. I think we're at 39. Well, the last one was 39. Today is episode 40. So, it is in my brain my goal to stay ahead of the number of episodes with our number of endings. So right now, at this present moment in time, I know that we are at 40, and it will go to, we gotta get at least one this episode. Even if I have to like go back and be like, oh, you know what, this will probably spawn an ending, let's go back and visit this one. That's where I am. That's not what I was thinking about at the start of this. I was like, we started this series with a stream, didn't we? We sure enough did. What is the, actually we're at day 43. There's a world where we can get to an ending, I think. Like the main ending for this one, and then we go back and scoot through the rest of them. Anywho, let's continue onward. Last time, we got rid of the sponsor, and then the sponsor came back, so we don't like to talk about that part. We did great until we didn't. According to the death counter, the death counter by Cat, I think we're at 405 deaths in total in the series, including, you know, scripted deaths as well as me saying, all right, well, so we can do this on one turn, you must perish. We haven't actually, I don't think we've had many in-battle deaths in a while. Mainly because we haven't been doing a lot of fighting in battles, but the battles we have had to do fighting in, I've been like, okay, we'll be fine. Anywho, let's go on. This is it. Our break from the killing game is over. Today was the first day of the Invader Hunt's second round. In a lot of ways it was going to be similar to the first round, but at the opening ceremony we learned one rule would be different, and that is... the second round will be extended to last 15 days instead of 10. So here's the thing. We're not going to get down to just 2 people. Are there any objections? I doubt you care if there were. Can you at least tell us why you're changing the schedule? I don't want the executions to become too frequent, and several of you have died already. Kurara, Hiruko, Shoma. Oh yeah, Hiruko did die. I didn't think we'd lose 3 hunters in just the first round. You killed 2 of them yourself, asshole. My point is, if the executions continue at this point, you'll be wiped out too soon and too soon. I should be wondering what the goal is here of the sponsor, actually. You know? That is not my aim here. The Invader Hunt must continue for as long as possible. Why did they change the time frame like this, and so suddenly? Is easing up the pace really all there is to it? Huh. Because my problem is they don't even have, like, the bodies, you know? They don't have the bodies to do the things. So, let me take a step back and explain. They don't have the bodies to do the you know, the yai possession or whatever. Because they're all drained of their humanity. Although, maybe you can take over a mummified body. That I don't know. The males would be doing that, not the females. Anywho, we'll continue. No use trying to figure. No. I would like to figure it out, Yugamu. That's kind of what I've been doing this whole game, trying to figure things out. No use trying to figure out what the sponsor's thinking at this point. Now that it's decided, we just have to go with it. And don't worry, you and me are the toughest buddy duo at the academy. We'll make it through to the very end of this round easy. We're buddies now. buddies in red. Much like the first round, Yugumu and I were working as a pair. The rest of the alliance were exploring a different area. I would have preferred us to all stay together, but... Personally, I think we should split up into 2 groups. Yugumu would propose this idea to everyone the night before. As you know, we need to find this QB liquid stuff while we earn enough points to stay in the game. It's inefficient to all have a search in the same area. Now that we've got more members, we should spread out a little. So how about we go in 2 teams tomorrow? They're basically the same as the first round, but we can always switch people around if we need to. We meet up at the end of every day and report on our progress. That goes for you. That sounds good to you, oh fearless leader. I was about to say zero fearless leader. No fears! Zero! Man! I got swept in the mood last night, but are you sure about these team formations? What's the problem? Did you want to put me? Would you want me to put you with Nozomi instead? That's probably what he wanted. Come on, I'm serious. Can the 2 of us really survive on our own? We did fine the first time. It's been 10 days since I last fought any invaders. Is that true? Didn't we have attacks at the school though? Actually, I think those attacks at the school were 10 days ago. Never mind. What if I've gotten rusty and slowed you down? Rusty? You? Not possible. Trust me. How can you be so sure? I told you before, didn't I? You've got a talent. You're a natural born killer. I don't love that line, but I think I might love, like, the implications that it might serve by the end of this. Now let's get moving. We don't want Takamaru and the others to steal our kills while we're here shooting the breeze. Yugumu began walking further into the ruined town. I followed. Okay, how about we look for invaders here? We can spend the morning to secure, earning points to secure our position. Sound good? Yeah, once we're not at the bottom of the rankings, we can focus on finding the QB liquid. And let's get on the hunt. You remember the secret technique I taught you, right? Yeah, of course, just detach myself, treat it like dull, mundane work. We wandered around in search for invaders. Jackpot, a whole swarm of them over here. Takumi, let's sneak around and hit them with a pincer attack. We found some invaders and we killed them. Just mundane work. And they are gonna continue doing detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. You might even be as good an assassin as me now, Takumi. Your growth is so impressive, it's almost frightening. Yugumu was right. I was more efficient at killing than I ever had been in the first round. I could feel it. I didn't get so worked up about it anymore. I'd barely broken a sweat, but was that really a good thing? This is weird, don't you think? I haven't been out on the hunt in a whole 10 days, and so why am I still so good at this? I keep telling you it's natural talent. Your potential defies normal logic. It makes no difference if you slack off. In the end, talent will out. Okay? It will bloom like a beautiful flower, a beautiful deadly flower. I have an aptitude for killing. Huh. That bothers me. But I didn't have time to fully unpack my feelings on the matter. Kill invaders, earn points, find QB liquid. Those are my priorities right now. It's just work. We continued hunting invaders for the rest of the morning. In the afternoon, we resumed our search in different ruined medical facilities. We sifted through the rubble until the sun started to go down. But in the end, we still didn't find any QB liquid. We decided to head back before it got dark. We headed straight for the leisure lounge once we got back to the academy. The leisure lounge? Oh, to check on the points, probably. Darumi's still number 1. Takumi, Yugumu, Moko, Kyoshika, Nozomi, Tsubasa, Takamaru, and the gang. Yikes. Curious about the rankings for the new day we checked the board.
Haven't changed all that much since the last time we looked.
Right.
The points from round 1 probably carried over into this one.
Oh, fair enough.
That's good news for us, but anyone who was already near the bottom is gonna have an even harder time catching up now.
I have to agree with that. 15 days from now, someone else will die. From the looks of it, it could be Ima or Kako, or who knows, it could be me. You're number 2. I want to say I doubt that unless they take you out, dude. We're all gonna die eventually. This was the only thing we could be sure of so long as the invader hunt continued. We needed to escape. We had to get away from this game and all the senseless killing.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time.
Like, they're doing the invader hunt for a reason, you know? Oh, everybody's in here. I forgot that we meet in here. I was like, what, huh? Get out of my room. I'm getting me mallets. Nighttime announcement played like normal, and that was our signal for the anti-sponsor alliance meeting, the ASA. Everyone got in my room like we'd all agreed. Is everyone here? Okay, let's get started. I'd like the group to report on how their search went today, although Yugumu and I don't really have anything to report. We investigated an old factory, but there was nothing there but junk and rubble. Cheer up, Takumi. Our group came up empty-handed too. Why would that cheer him up? We accomplished nothing. Are you quoting something again, Kiyoshika? Okay, well, even if we didn't find anything today, at least we're all in one piece. That's important too. Remember, even weak invaders can be a problem if they gang up on you, so I want everyone to be careful. If you run into a commander, don't even try and take them on. Just get out of there as fast as you can. Finding an opponent that strong outside the school is only asking for trouble. For real, even Hiroko couldn't defeat one of them on her own. Well, she could have, but Darumi was there, and Darumi kind of... I don't want to say Darumi cost her life, but she kind of did. she died protecting Darumi, not fighting the invader, you know what I mean? Or the commander. Say, Takumi, how many enemy invaders are still around anyway? So far as I know, just 4. We haven't fought the leaders of the squads 4, 7, 10, or 11 yet. Out of all of them, the squad 11 commander is the most dangerous. She's able to use auditory attacks to induce hallucinations and trap us in a dream world. A master of illusion, changing our dreams into nightmares. At least we aren't stuck on a train with her. What is that reference? Stuck on a train, illusions, nightmares? That sounds familiar. Like, immediately my brain thinks of, like, well, this is the same game company, so, you know, it could be. I was gonna say, I don't think it's a reference to Raincoat, because, you know, we start that game on a train. But that doesn't really fit the other aspects. There's some, I feel like there's another game or anime that, like, is on a train with, whatever. You guys can tell me in the comments if you know the answer. How did you deal with that technique last time, Takumi? Gaku played some weird folk song over the school speakers to cancel out the commander sound waves. So if the sound can't reach you, there's no hallucinations. Noise canceling headphones should have the same effect. We could probably make some with the Gift-O-Matic. We can keep them on when we're outside in case we run out of commander. Oh yeah, good idea. We'll start collecting the materials we need for him tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm all in. All of us wearing the same thing will make us feel like a real team, you know? Indeed, it's like having class rings or matching t-shirts. Why don't we make them different colors, like we're a team of spandex-wearing superheroes? Oh my gosh, Tsubasa. Yeah. Dibs on gold. Any champion worth her salt is gonna go for gold. Alright, Moko Mojiro. Then I will take silver, as befits a cool-headed swordswoman like myself. Nah, I think pink suits you better, Kiyoshika. Just like the cotton candy clouds inside your head. Lamau. Are you calling me stupid again, or naive? Both are untrue. Well... We stayed up late into the night discussing the designs for our headphones. That's hilarious, actually. We stayed up late into the night discussing what kind of headphones we would all wear. I really do hope there's a CG. I'm sorry. I think this is the first time... Oh, we're actually on the board. This is the first time we've been on the board in a long time. First order of business is still collecting materials for the headphones. Oh, because we're actually collecting materials for the headphones. Yeah, we'll need speakers and earplugs. I think we can find those over in the residential area. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Yeah, if it's just in this area, there's no shot that I'm gonna be gathering things like crazy. Yeah, we'll skip. You got the speaker. You got the ear pads. Ear pads. Oh, fair enough. Now we have all the materials we need to make headphones for the Alliance members. In that case, let's use the rest of the day to earn some points. Alright, let's get to work. Once the search for the materials was over, it was time to get back on the hunt. Yugumu and I walked through the ruined cityscapes like usual, looking for groups of wandering invaders. Oh, these are the big ones over there. I see you. 10 HP, I see them. Whenever we found any, we attacked it before they had a chance to react. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. I think I almost actually said detach yourself, it's just twerk, and that would have been so, so incorrect. What is happening? I was killing even more efficiently than yesterday, rather. My pulse hadn't gotten any faster. There wasn't a single bead of sweat on my forehead. I was acting like a seasoned assassin, but that didn't make any sense. Until I came to the academy, I never killed anyone before. You can tell me what's going on? Why am I so good at killing all of a sudden? I told you, it's talent. How many times are we gonna go over this? Talent, potential, a gift, call it what you want, you've got it, man. Was that all there was to it? Takumi found his ultimate talent. He is the ultimate murderer. Was I really just born with a natural affinity for cold-blooded murder? It was a simple explanation, but there was one lingering doubt that I couldn't seem to shake. You said that sometimes people are unaware of gifts like this, right? Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Don't get too hung up on that. I was just thinking out loud. You have a talent for killing. And our current circumstances help you not activate, cultivate it. What more do you need to know? Hold on. There we go. I couldn't see the time because I had a pair of goggles in the way. More than that, I need to know the truth, the whole truth. I was doing something I could never do before, but my proficiency was improving at a rate that didn't make any sense. When I thought about that, fear welled up inside of me. What in the world was happening to me? Yugamu, please, if you know what's really going on here, I need you to tell me. You've modified me or something. I won't be mad. I just want to know the truth. I owed my life to Yugamu. If it hadn't been for him, those invaders I found on the first day of the hunt would have killed me for sure. I really wouldn't mind if it turned out to be something he'd done to me at this point. It was not knowing rather that was killing me. I'm begging Yugamu, tell me, what's happening to me? Yugamu looked me in the eye, held his gaze. I didn't care what he said next so long as it wasn't more lies. And after a few seconds, he broke eye contact and let out an exasperated sigh. Okay. Wait, he really did do something? When you give me a passionate look like that, there's no way I can stay quiet about it. Yugamu! This is your last chance to let sleeping dogs lie, Taka. I don't think you're gonna like what you hear. You might even end up hating yourself. Are you prepared for that? I wouldn't have asked if I wasn't. I've been through hell and back already. You think I can't handle a little more? Alright, I gotta respect your determination. I'll tell you about where your talent for killing comes from, rather, and why it's developing so fast. That's ominous, but at least it was honest. This is an honest moment between the two of us. Between Yugamu, Omokage, and Takumi Sumino. First of all, I swear by all that I hold sacred that I haven't modified your body in any way. Do you believe me? Yes, if you're that serious about it, then I'll trust you. That said, your affinity for killing isn't as natural as I led you to believe. You have been modified. Not by me. You did it to yourself. What? When? No, hold on a minute. I never did no modifications to me. Maybe modified is misleading. If I mentioned rather absorption, would that ring any bells?
Yeah.
You mean this is because of absorbing cryptoglobin? You told us before that you came from the future. Do you remember the first thing you did when you arrived here on day 2 of this timeline? You killed Eito Aotsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin. Yeah, I did. But that wouldn't make me change this much, would it? No, I don't think so. Normally, that is. Absorbing cryptoglobin usually won't have any special influence on someone's personality, no matter how powerful it is. When it comes to cryptoglobin, you're a rare case. Yours isn't like the rest of ours. What are you talking about? There's nothing weird about my cryptoglobin, even though I can travel back in time and I'm some sort of time shifter, jumper, warper. What is the word that she said? Looper. That's the word. I beg to differ. Let me jog your memory. You killed Eito Aotsuki and absorbed his cryptoglobin in your previous timeline as well, right? That's true. I killed Eito on day 99, my first time around. In other words, you absorbed the same person's cryptoglobin twice and in succession. That's true. That is true.
Ah.
If that's not a rare case, I don't know what is. Huh. So now you have a double dose of Atos cryptoglobin in you. It's twice as concentrated. Oh no, are we gonna turn into a little bit more like Ato?
Ah.
As is your Ato Ayotsuki-ness. Wait, is that why everyone hates me?
Including his rare talent for killing.
I began to tremble. My breathing was ragged. Ato? Of course. He was the most ruthless murderer that I'd ever known. Maybe next to Veshness. She was pretty ruthless too. First time he destroyed C-Ray. He killed Hiroko. And took Ava out like none of their lives meant anything to him. He even killed the baby in the defense room. Nobody's ever done that. And I inherited his ability, this talent from him. The first time I saw you, I felt a kind of kinship within you. There was something inside of you, something just like me, but even more deadly. I could see it in your eyes. Look in my eyes. What do you see here? The trait of all assassins in the... and when you told us your story, I figured Ato must be the cause, and decided to try and develop it further. Oh my gosh. That's why I taught you how to be a better killer. Why would you do that? If you knew something so terrible was inside of me, why didn't you just leave it alone? Because I knew we'd need a team ace. An ace? Let me tell you, when the sponsor showed up on day 25, I thought we were seriously screwed. There was a bunch of teenagers like us were going to get by in a world where monsters like that existed. If we were going to stand any chance of surviving, we'd need a monster of our own. Someone worthy to be called the ultimate assassin. Oh my gosh! He's Maki! I'd always felt like Yugamu's attitude didn't make any sense. Ever since the Invader Hunt, he'd been weirdly supportive towards me. But now it all added up. His aim had been brought out. His aim had been to bring out the Ato inside of me. We all have a little Ato inside of us. I'm really sorry I did this to you, but it was the only way. What's going to happen to me now? Odds are, you'll get even better at killing. And then what? I don't know, cryptoglobin is already one big mystery, and your case is a unique one on top of that. You don't know, but you did it anyway? Does this mean I was gonna get more and more like Ato from here on out? Oh no, that sucks. Don't love that. What if my whole personality got overridden by Atos? Could that happen? Wait. The lapses in my memory, did Atos cryptoglobin cause them as well? You saw how to take over while I was blacked out? That's not out of the question. Wait. Because when he was blacked out the first time, that's when Gaku died, right? It's especially suspicious that there is such a clean cut between your periods of lucidity. It could be that something happened to strengthen the Ato side of you during that time. Oh no! Is that what happens? Like normally Takumi, maybe even like cause you know, the queen that was inside of Nozomi in the other route. I think that was that the Box of Calamity route, I think. During that route, the one in Nozomi was like, man, I had to get into the head of somebody who has such a low aptitude for killing. This time, I think Takumi has that low aptitude too, but there's a lot of Ato inside of his head now too, so maybe it's tapping into that instead? Oh, interesting. That's fascinating. My vision started to go fuzzy, my head too. I could barely string a coherent thought together anymore. I somehow returned to the academy after that, but I didn't remember the journey. One moment I was wandering aimlessly, the next I was back. My head started to clear, like, it looked like I was back in my room. I was laying on my bed staring up at the ceiling. Found myself thinking back to the day, on the day rather, Yugamu had offered to form a team with me. This is what you wanted all this time, Yugamu. I never completely trusted him. I knew he had some sort of hidden motive, some plan up his sleeve. But it was never me he was interested in, it was Ato. I'd never have guessed that in a million years. Admittedly, neither would I. Any sense of normality that I'd been holding on to had been torn to shreds. It'd been a shock when Takamaru and the others turned their backs on me, but that was nothing compared to what I was feeling now. Thinking back on it now, though, maybe I trusted Yugamo? Maybe that was why the truth hurt so much, like it was half of my soul had been ripped away? I felt so exhausted, so hollow, I couldn't even bring myself to sit up. I just lay there, thinking and doing nothing at all. Well, don't do that for too many days, or else you're gonna go, like, to the bottom of the pack. Time had passed, and before I knew it, it had gotten dark outside. Goodbye, C-Ray. Oh, is everyone gonna still meet in my room? Nighttime announcement had played, and the other members of the ASA filed into my room. Okay, there they are. The headphones are finished. Everyone pick a color. We got reds, we got blues, yellows, golds, silver, black. Tsubasa revealed her latest handiwork to gasp of admiration from the others. Wow, they're so cute. Thank you, Tsubasa. These look awesome. Words aren't enough. Let me do 10,000 squats to show my appreciation. 1, 2. Moko, you can show. You're a masterful mechanic, Lady Tsubasa. Your talent shines brighter than diamonds.
Yeah.
You guys are too kind. Everyone took a pair of headphones and started trying them on. Silver definitely suits me. It matches the holy Jumanji sword. I like the yellow ones. I've always thought of it as a lucky color. Maybe they'll bring the Alliance luck. I'll go with black. It makes it easier to look in the shadows and stalk my victims. I'll take blue. That color kind of just screams cool-headed mechanic to me. I thought you would go for red since it's kind of matching your color scheme.
Hey!
A gold all the way for me, 4,597. They'll go great with my championship belt, 4,898. The only pair left was red. I guess those ones are for me, yeah? Go on, talk to me. Put them on. See how they feel. I'm sure the red will suit you. Red is, you know what? Red is pretty much a leader's color. Well, in Power Rangers. If we're talking like Star Trek, oh man, it's doomed. Convention has decreed it. Everyone looked at me expectantly. They were all so excited. They looked so happy. I'm sorry, guys. I can't accept these. Huh? Why not? Do you not like the design? No, they look great. The problem's with me, not them. You see, there's something inside of me. Now, hold on. I know you're saying that there's an Ato inside of you, but there actually might be something else inside of you, too. Told everyone what I'd learned earlier today. About how I'd absorbed 2 doses of Ato's cryptoglobin back-to-back. How its influence is making me more like him. And how in the worst-case scenario, my personality might actually be replaced with his. There's something else, too. I've been getting these weird lapses in my memory. Saying out loud made me fear the worst. I hated to think that I had a monster like Ato inside of me. If he ever took over, there was no telling what might happen. He wouldn't hesitate to kill everyone here, though. It's like I'm possessed, cursed. So I've decided I'm going to step down as the leader of the anti-sponsor alliance. I lowered my head in a show of contrition. Wouldn't be easy being on my own again, but I couldn't risk becoming a threat to my own teammates. I tried to tell myself that I was fine with it, that it was better this way, but then... Poofed. What? The room suddenly erupted with laughter. It was so loud, I couldn't help but look up. I'm possessed, cursed. You actually said that with a straight face. How adorably delusional. Hey, what's so funny? There's a genuine problem. Yeah, guys, don't laugh at him. I mean, the whole edgelord routine was kind of ridiculous, but still. I'm sorry, I just can't hold it in. Yo, stop this. Now, even you're laughing at me? Boys are so silly sometimes. Even you know Zomi? Well, this isn't the reaction I was expecting. What's with you guys? I'm being serious here. We know you are, sweetie. That's what part of what makes it so hilarious. Huh? You got no reason to be scared of this curse. You overcame it and made it work for you a long time ago. I overcame it? Of course. Back when you killed Gaku. You having that little bit of Ato inside of you already hoped to score a bunch of points in this game. You scored so much that you got that one prize from the sponsor. If it hadn't been for that vial of cryptoglobin, Nozomi wouldn't be here right now. You've got new power, huh? And it allowed you to save a life, yeah? What's so cursed about that, Huh? Well, I never thought about it that way. It's true, though, I was only able to help Nozomi with her rejection symptoms because I killed so many invaders and placed high in the rankings. Whether it's a curse or a blessing, it's about how you look at it. In the meantime, you just gotta keep being you, Takumi. Wow, oh my gosh, Nozomi. I'm sorry, Moko. That's so nice of you to say, but it doesn't make the problem go away. If Ito really does take over my body someday, then we'll just slap you around until you come to your senses.
That's what friends are for, right? Come on, have some faith in us.
Hey, we're an alliance for a reason. Even if your body is consumed by the king of all curses, we'll send them back to the hell in disgrace. You just couldn't resist getting another reference in there, could you? Whatever the origins of this power might be, I trust you to use it the right way, Takumi. You have a kind heart and a strong spirit to back it up. Huh. I was dazzled by the brightness of my friends' smiles. They all look so disgusting. Hideous. Not so long ago, I felt completely alone, and now I had people who were this nice to me. It was almost too much to bear. Okay, now that that's settled, here, get your headphones. You don't want all of our hard work to go to waste, do you? Come on, put them on. Okay. Take the headphones from Tsubasa and put them on. Blue, red, yellow, gold, silver, black. Each member of our team now wore one of these colors. We looked at each other and nodded. Please. And no CG with the headphones. Oh, come on, man. No CG with the headphones, though? Oh, that sucks. That brought today's meeting to an end, and the others went back to their rooms. All except for one person who made no move to leave. Is it Yugamu? Aren't you going to go back too, Yugamu? Yugamu stood by the wall, his eyes downcast. Do you hate me for using you like this? Hate? No. I was surprised, though. Since this killing game started, you've basically been my closest friend. But now you told me that you only wanted to bring out Ito's characteristics from inside of me. Did I never matter to you at all? No use hiding it now, I'll be completely honest with you. When we first met, I thought you were a total dud. Aside from Ito's latent properties, there was nothing special about you. No charisma, no expertise, no talent. Wow. Okay then, that's pretty harsh, huh? Back then, I thought we'd been better off without you. If there would have been a way to switch your personality with Ito's, I'd have done it without a second thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, dang, Yugamu. Okay, that's really harsh. I won't ask for your forgiveness. I think seeing Kurara die in such a horrible state, rather, made me a little crazy. I wanted the sponsor to pay. I wanted to make them suffer, even if it meant being less than humane in my methods. But the more time you and I spent together, I found myself feeling more affectionate towards you. Affectionate how? You don't always make the best choices, and you're way too hard on yourself. But for all of that, you never turn away from the light. Even when your friends turned their backs on you, you kept fighting for them. Want to know what I think about your crown? Want to know what I think your crowning moment was? When you dove headlong into danger to try and save Hiroko. Yeah, I was gonna say, when he came back after that, I was like, okay, he might be a real one. When I saw you do that, I was grinning from ear to ear. I thought, who even is this maniac I've gotten myself involved with? That's actually a hilarious. When he's not like, if he's not like evilly laughing, that's a great sprite. And before I knew it, I was rushing in a drink. Never thought of myself as a team player until I started hanging out with you. That's right. I told Yugamu back then, and he stayed. I told Yugamu to run back then, rather, but he stayed and fought with us. We had no choice, no chance of winning, rather, but he still joined us anyway. Rest easy, Takumi. You getting taken over by Ito's personality isn't impossible, but if I know you the way I think I do, it'll never happen. You'll tame those impulses and continue to give it your all to protect your friends. That's just the kind of guy Takumi Sumino is. That's the kind of guy that Hiroko thought he was too.
More than anything else, I trust you to do the right thing.
Oh man. Yo, Yugamu's kind of only kind of shooting up in my ranks. Gaku's now back at the bottom. But once again, only kind of shooting up on me. He's still like he's still on probably my bottom 4, but he might be the top of my bottom 4 now. With that, Yugamu quickly left the room. He wasn't actually blushing, but he was giving off the same impression. He had a happy-go-lucky front, but he, I guess even then he got shy sometimes. They really trusted me, huh? That thought had a profound effect on me. I was feeling more determined than ever to keep my team alive. I'd repay their trust, get them all back to the artificial satellite safely, and to do that, I need to find some QB liquid, and soon. We haven't even found a trace so far, but we couldn't give up, yet. I'd find that liquid, I would, and when I do, I'll lead all of the members of the Special Defense Unit into it, and I'll recalculate the coordinates to actually crash into the artificial satellite and finally destroy humanity. Definitely, categorically, without fail. And as it turned out, the very next day, the prediction came through, although not in the way I was expecting. How? I guess we're gonna find the QB liquid, huh?
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the
Hey.
hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you...
Oh, it's still night? No, it is the next night. Huh, good night. Set up and rub my eyes. Rub the sleep from my eyes. It was morning. Oh! Why was the nighttime announcement playing? Huh? Is the system on the fritz? I hoisted myself out of bed and checked the time. What? But when I took a look around, I almost wondered if I was still dreaming. It was dark, and according to the clock, it was well past the time for the nighttime announcement. What the? How? If this really was day 45, that would mean that I'd slept through the entire day. Had I really been that tired, or had somebody done something to knock me out for the day? Just as I was wondering what the others were doing, they showed up to the room. Hey, Takumi, you feeling better? Open the door and let Tsubasa in. For some reason, she seemed worried. Sorry about this morning. I shouldn't have forced you to help me. What happened? But you could have told me you weren't feeling well, you know. Not feeling well, help you. I had no idea what she was talking. Oh, we have had another lapse in memory in this one. But that one, I feel like, wasn't quite the lapse in memory that they're referring to. I think that was just another Takumi pretending to be us. Oh yeah, I've got something for you. I'll dilute it rather, so we'd have more to go around. I think you should spray it on anything metal in your room, just in case. What is this? Huh? What do you mean? It's the QB liquid you gave me. Huh? You gave it to her? What? What's the matter? You've got QB liquid already? I was starting to think we'd never find any. Why are you acting like this is the first time you're seeing it? You're the one who found it. No, hey, wait, no, hold on. hey yo, Tsubasa, Subizi, that's not possible. Takumi, you're acting really weird. Tsubasa looking at me with a mixture of confusion and concern, and then she gasped like she suddenly figured something out. Did you lose part of your memory again? It seems that way. I can't remember anything that happened earlier today. What's going on, Tsubasa? Why do we have QB liquid all of a sudden? She told me what had happened, and it was bizarre, hearing things I'd done but had no memory of. Apparently, I'd gone to Tsubasa's room this morning and given her the QB liquid? What? Obviously, she was surprised and asked me where I'd found it, but I hadn't given her a clear answer. I only said I didn't remember where exactly. Tsubasa had not pressed me, rather. She was happy enough that we had the stuff we needed. After that, she'd taken me to the underground hangar, and the two of us had set to work applying the liquid to the escape pod. We'd gone over the surface of the metal rather, thoroughly, just to make sure the particle bacteria never ate into it again. It didn't take us long to finish, but then you suddenly got exhausted. Said, I'm going back to my room and taking the rest of the day off. Now that the day is ending, you came to check on me. None of that jogged any memories. Yeah, I was gonna say, what the heck happened? It's almost like there was another me walking around living my life without me knowing it. So. Admittedly, if there is a queen in our brain, it would be most beneficial for that queen to get to the artificial satellite. Admittedly, to just turn all of humanity into Gyayais, you know what I mean? Was this Ato's doing? Had what was left of him somehow taken over my body? But then why would Ato go through the trouble of finding the thing we need to help us escape? Because or it could be him and he wants to get to humanity to slaughter them all as Takumi. Wouldn't he just go on a rampage and kill everyone? Actually, though, maybe it didn't matter why I didn't remember finding the QB liquid. Whether I remembered it or not, we had it now. That was what mattered. So, boss, let me get one thing straight. You said we found the QB liquid, rather. You'd be able to repair the escape pod, right? Does that mean you can do it now? Can you get the pod working early and get us out of here? If we could do that, our troubles will be over. We could all escape this horrible game and go back to the satellite where things would be safe. Yeah, about that. Tsubasa looked away awkwardly. I can fix the pod, but it's gonna take me at least 50 days. 50 50 days, and she's gonna still need to go through the game. She needs to not die. So then, we'd have to survive until day 95 before we can get out of here. At that point, it barely even qualifies as escaping early anymore. We had gotten the members of our alliance together for the daily meeting and told them the bad news. Needless to say, they were all pretty shocked. The damage is really that bad, huh? Yeah, it turns out the bacteria ate into it rather deeper than I was expecting. It's not just a surface damage anymore, the whole thing's compromised on a structural level. I can't see it taking any less than 50 days no matter what I do. I'm sorry, I'm just not skilled enough. Subas, you don't need to apologize. That's right. Even if we don't, if we didn't have you at all, rather, we wouldn't be able to repair it. No one's really to blame for this, Nozomi was right about it. It was just some monumentally bad luck. Now that escaping early is off the table, we've got two options. We can keep participating in the invader hunt up to day 95, or we can come up with a new plan to defeat the sponsor and end the game. Same choice I'd been trying to avoid with the escape pod plan. You're up, team leader. What course is the alliance going to take from here on out? Naturally, the right and the responsibility to make the choice naturally fell to me. Couldn't waste time. I had to step up and give my teammates direction. Oh, I actually have to make the choice now. Every other time I've been like, oh yeah, I'm ready to make this choice. Continue. Participating in the hunt is out of the question. Oh, maybe we don't have to. Even if the killing game continues all the way to day 95, people will die. Not just from the other team, but this one as well. Right, there's no telling when one of us could end up in last place or run into a commander outside the school. That's why I can't let the invader hunt continue, but in order to end it, we'll have to take out the sponsor for good this time. Yeah, and that's not going to be easy. It was bad enough when there was only one of them, but there have multiple bodies now, and it's definitely going to complicate things. Wonder how many there are in total. If we leave even one alive, it'll scuttle off and create more. They're like cockroaches. We'd overcome a lot of crazy stuff here at the academy, but in fighting an enemy like the sponsor, we might finally have met our match. Everyone looked completely shell-shocked. This is, I think, the most crazy thing that we fought here. No, that's wrong. We fought Shion. That was the worst. That was pretty bad. Everyone looked completely shell-shocked. The truth must have dawned on them too. How could we possibly deal with a situation as hopeless as this? But then...
I think I know a way to kill the sponsor.
Oh? Yugumu spoke up, offering us a light in the dark. Yugumu, what was that? Yeah, we can kill the sponsor. All of them. You're not kidding around, right? This is for realsies? Really for real? For real? For real. The truth is, there's an idea I've been sitting on for a while now. It was only really a vague notion until Shoma got executed. That's when I realized it could actually work. This method will kill the sponsor once and for all. You're sure? You're sure? Why didn't you say anything until now? The method I'm thinking of goes against my principles. I'd prefer not to use it given the chance, but it looks like my preferences are going to have to take a back seat. I guess that's what I get. Quit philosophizing. Just tell us what we need to do. You're gonna break out some finisher no one's ever seen before? He's about to hit the sponsors with like a pile driver? Or summon a barrier that enhances your innate techniques to the utmost level? And once the sponsor draws into your domain, they'll release everything they've gotten in one lethal attack? Kyoshika, maybe go sit quietly while we're thinking about this. Tell us, Yugumu, this could be our big chance to avenge Kurara. We all waited with bated breath to hear Yugumu's idea. A sure wildfire waits to destroy the sponsor? What could it be? But when he finally did speak up...
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping this one under my hat.
Oh? What? Hey, why? There's no time to play coy, Yugumu. Don't get me wrong, I'm just exercising due caution. The element of surprise is essential to this plan. If the sponsor gets wind of it ahead of time, it'll all be for nothing. So you think one of us is going to leak the information to them? And not intentionally, no. But you can't deny that when it comes to keeping secrets, some of us are more cautious than others. Oh, Ro? I was about to say, we need to pan over to Kyoshika right now. Why is everyone looking at me all of a sudden? Yeah, maybe he was right. Maybe some of us are better off not knowing. That means you'll have to do it all on your own. Are you sure you can handle it? No, powerful rather the sponsor is, and they're only going to keep getting stronger now they've absorbed Kurara and Shoma's crypto globe. That's exactly why I know we can win. It is? The sponsor absorbs crypto globe and it gets stronger. That's the key to our victory. Oh. I feel like this plan is gonna take a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Chaos holds power over us because it's unknowable. The more we learn about something, the more that power is diminished. The sponsor's going down. You can depend on it. Trust me. If this was anyone else, I might have had my doubts, but Yugamu's an assassin. If there's one thing he knows about, it's killing. Alright, I trust you. It's all on you now, Yugamu. This is the third time the anti-sponsor alliance had switched to a new goal. With Yugamu handling to kill the sponsor, rather, the only thing left for the rest of us to do was kill some invaders. Gonna slaughter some invaders. Invader hunt. Round 2. Day 4. I'd out beyond the school grounds looking for clues. Looking for points, like usual. Today, though, I wasn't hunting with Yugamu. Subizi! Thanks for pairing up with me today, Takumi. I'll try not to slow you down. You literally are faster than him. Instead, I had Tsubasa as my partner. I'll show you just how efficient I can be as a hunter. I appreciate it, but don't put yourself too hard. I'll be the one doing the most of the hunting. You can focus on backing me up. That way you'll get a decent amount of points with only a fraction of the work. Our focus today was exploiting the point distribution system to bolster Tsubasa's rank. We couldn't afford to let her fall into last place. We're leaving the entire plan to kill the sponsor in your hands, Yugamu. You don't have to tell any of us what it is. But can you at least tell us how much time you need to get it ready? Not very long, although it's unlikely I'll be able to enact it before the end of the second round. The sponsor will be in the ground before the start of round 3. I can promise you that. So we can just avoid being executed at the end of this round. We'll be able to end the invader hunt and prevent any more deaths. That's about the size of it. Basically, all you guys need to do is, need to worry about is not ending up in last place. Part of me believes Yugamu is going to end up in last place. And he's going to use like his own biology as a weapon. Takumi and I will do everything we can to help you out, obviously, but the real problem rather is you, Tsubasa. Right now, you're an 8th out of 10th, and that's pretty near the bottom. Yeah, things aren't looking good for me now, are they? I'm not used to fighting outside the school, so I've barely been able to hunt any enemies. In that case, we'll have to get you some support without you killing the invaders directly. Found out there was a secret to the invader hunt point system. Even hunters that didn't actually get the kills could still earn points by supporting their allies in battle. I have a suggestion, if you're interested. Starting tomorrow, why don't you take my place and go out hunting with Takumi instead? Huh? Me and Takumi? He's the top hunter in the whole alliance. You'll probably earn a ton of points just being around him. That's okay with you, Takumi. I don't mind, but what are you gonna do, Yugamu? I'll be taking a break from hunting for a while. If you want me, I'll be holed up in the escape pod hangar working on my plan. As much as it pains me to relinquish my position as hunting buddy, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It feels like you're going to be willing to make more sacrifices too. You know what I mean? There they are. Hope she doesn't get scared by our ruthless killing. Look, there's Tsubasa, a big group of invaders. Surprise attacks are effective in a situation like this, so we'll sneak up on them quietly. Right, sneaking. Sneaking quietly. How do you walk without making too much noise again? She seems pretty nervous. Then again, she's always been the type to get stressed out easily. Are you just scared? It's okay, you can just close your eyes and stay next to me. Here, give me your hand. Oh my gosh, they're holding hands? Okay. I held Tsubasa's hand as we snuck over to the invaders, and then we struck. Cute. Man, I feel like, okay, look. I want my boy, you know, to be happy, you know. I want Takumi to be happy, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I feel like I ship him. If I were to ship him with any of the lady characters, I'll be real with you. And most of them, the male character, I feel like Nozomi's not in my top 5 for him. I really don't think she's in my top 5 for him. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Nice. Seems like I'm in pretty good form today. Kept mowing down invaders like this, Tsubasa was bound to get some points. So some of the points I've earned. Wow, Takumi, you're amazing. I knew you were strong, but that was something else. You were all swish, swish, swish. It's just a little something, Yugamu. Takumi. The double dose of Ato's crypto globin helps too. But still, you were awesome. So strong, so manly.
It seems like only yesterday you were an awkward little half pint. Pretty soon you'll be all grown up.
Pretty soon you'll be all grown up. She's like a proud mom, right? What are you, my mom? Also, half pint, really? Let's get moving. Y'all are dummies. Can't waste time talking when there's invaders to hunt. I started, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, did that hand to hold it? Pulling Tsubasa along with me. We needed to make every kill count. Sheesh, what's with this whole alpha male act all of a sudden? Being forceful with a girl. Don't get too big for your Takumi-sized boots. I ignored Tsubasa's grumbling and let it fade into the background. I didn't have time to be delicate with her right now. We spent the rest of the day walking around the ruins hunting invaders. We killed a lot of them. Alright, that should do it for today. You should be safe from falling in the last place now, Tsubasa. Great. Thanks for this, Takumi. I can't believe we took out so many invaders just in one day. I say we, but really, all I did was watch. Don't sweat it. It's a leader's job to help out his allies when they're in trouble. Well, I'm glad to have a dependable leader like you around. You're really growing into the role. It's weird, though. I never imagined I'd just be spending time with you like this, just the two of us. Well, let me tell you. You do that quite a bit, actually. I was gonna say you do that in a whole nother round. It's called the romance route. But you and Takumi hang out one-on-one. It feels like a lot, to be honest. Not after I alienated you like everyone else did at the start of the game. Tsubasa's expression suddenly clouded over, like she was about to cry. I'm really sorry for back then. You're such a great guy, and we treated you like trash. Every time you do something nice for me, I get reminded of that. You're too good to me. Forget about it. It's all in the past, and it made sense at the time. Yeah, maybe, but if anything, I think it's a good thing that you all alienated me back then. Huh? A good thing? Why? It made me appreciate how much of a difference having someone on your side can make. Now that people have decided to stand by me, I'm more determined than ever to keep them safe.
That includes you too, Tsubasa. I'll protect you. For all the rest of our lives.
Oh my gosh, Takumi. The rest of our lives? Yeah, I'll always be there for you. That's great and all, but when you put it like that, it almost sounds like... Tsubasa? Yo, she's blushing like crazy, dude. Hey, what's wrong? Are you not feeling well? Jeez, Takumi, you big dummy. See, this is what I'm talking about. I think Tsubasa's above my ranking for Takumi for Nozomi. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all with me? I'm with me. I'm with me. I still don't think she's above Hiruko. But I think the ranking for me right now is Hiruko and then Tsubasa. and low-key kind of Kurara. Actually, no, I think actually right now Yugumu and then Kurara. And then Eito on that one route where he's kind of cool. I think that might be my top 5 for Takumi. That Eito one is I don't know. That is really on just one route. It would have been like Takamaru for the bromance, but I'll tell you what. After this round, me and Takamaru, we got some beef. Huh?
I look away for a minute and suddenly you turn into a total Casanova. Where did I go wrong?
Where did I go wrong? Why do you keep talking to me like I'm some sort of wayward soul? Whatever. That's all for today. I'm going back to the school. Yeah. This is adorable. Hey, don't run off by yourself. It's not safe. Ran after Tsubasa as she stormed her way back to the Last Defense Academy. Feeling a little winded after the long journey, he got winded on the journey back, but not in killing thousands of invaders. We went straight back to the leisure lounge. I wonder if he's above Darumi. Well, I guess he's sharing points. Tsubasa's now in 7th. Good. I mean, she didn't shoot up too much, but she's not in 8th, I guess.
Nice! I went up a place.
Nice. We probably have to do this a couple more days.
What a relief. And I owe it all to you, Takumi.
Don't get comfy yet. It won't take much for Takemaru and the others to overtake you. We'll have to keep it up and get you some more points tomorrow.
I had to keep the members of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance out of last place. As their leader, that was my responsibility. Yugumu had... Oh, I think Yugumu was already number 3, wasn't he? So he's not dropping down like I expected him to. Of course, that also meant we'd be forcing someone from Takamaru's team into last place instead. I try not to think about that side too much. They all hated my guts. They're not a part of my team. I wasn't some omnipotent savior. No matter what I did, I couldn't save everyone. So I'm gonna save the people who joined my side. Having checked the rankings, Tsubasa and I went back to our rooms, and then when night fell... Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. Me here and Nod Cry, it's good to see you all at the Last Defense Academy again.
You never know.
Alright, after the announcement played, everyone got in my room.
Hey!
You helped Tsubasa go up a rank in just one day? A nice going, Takumi. The way you fight to protect Lady Tsubasa is truly inspiring. You're like a cold stone professional killer. I don't know about stone cold, but I agree with the professional part. You were swinging your sword practically at the speed of light. Come on, guys. I'm just doing what any decent leader would do. I don't know how to deal with everyone being so nice to me. This cheery atmosphere is almost too much to take sometimes. It's gonna take some thinking to get used to, man. They like me. Anyway, enough about me. How's progress, Yugumu? Is your plan to take down the sponsor still going smoothly? Yugumu's probably gonna die next, low-key. Yugumu will spend the whole day in the escape pod hangar working on the method he thought up to kill the invincible adversary. The exact details were still a secret, of course, and none of us had any idea what this method was. Yep, no problems here. Everything's going according to plan. When I spring my little trap, the sponsor will die. No ifs, ands, or buts. The sponsor would die. That was a reassuring thought. But how exactly are you going to kill the sponsor, Sir Yugumu? I've been so curious I can barely eat. We're all allies here. Can't you tell me what this ingenious plan of yours is? Just a hint will do. Just a teeny weeny little hint of a hint. Knock it off, Kiyoshika. Yugumu's in charge of killing the sponsor. That includes whether he wants to keep it a secret or not. If my lord commands it, then I suppose I have no choice but to back down. Carry out this plan however you want, Yugumu. We're all putting our trust in you. Now here's the problem. It still feels like it's going to be a sacrifice kind of plan. Thanks. I won't let you down. Soon enough, you'll be sitting up and begging me to thank me rather for my efforts. Sit up and beg. What are we, your pets? Your battle pets? I can only hope it was a good sign that Yugumu felt comfortable enough to joke around. We could all survive. If we could all survive to the end of this round and the end of the killing game, our futures would be a whole lot brighter. Once the sponsor's gone, that only leaves the invaders to deal with. Indeed, we only need to defend up until day 100, and our victory will be complete. And the invader hunt's defensive battles are gonna be a breeze. I'll take on any... I was gonna say defensive battles are probably gonna be a breeze. Take on any and all challengers that come our way, I think so too. The sponsor is the only real threat to us right now, and if we can take them out of the picture... We'll basically have already won. Victory. Ending the war. Winning the war. The idea was just so exciting, so... intoxicating, huh? Just a little more, one final push and it would all be over. No more going out hunting to earn points, no sponsor lording their points over us. Peaceful days like this were just around the corner. However, the hope we felt in that moment blinded us to the truth. Whenever life appeared to hand us a victory, rather, there were always strings attached. When things seemed to be going well, we needed to be more careful than ever. The anti-sponsor alliance had forgotten that, and we received a cruel reminder the next day. Oh no. That's not good. Oh no. Not the turn back time guy. I choked wordlessly, unable to comprehend the scene playing out in front of me.
Nozomi!
Nozomi on the ground, covered in blood, my other friend standing, ragged from exhaustion. In the middle of this carnage, the one responsible for it. I recognized that monstrous form.
Squad 10, Commander!
Why do we have to run into him now of all times? If we could just made it through the second round, everyone would have been fine. So why now?
What is the Commander even doing here?
This morning, Tsubasa and I went out hunting like the other day. I wanted to keep earning points for her just in case. In the first few hours, everything had gone well. We'd killed a ton of invaders. But just before noon, we switched gears, headed to a meetup with the other members of the Alliance. We all decided to have a picnic lunch together. The two of us made our way to the rendezvous point, feeling pretty good about everything. When we got there, it wasn't a nice laid-back picnic that had greeted us. It was the scene. It was this. So the commander must have attacked Moko and the others while we were on the hunt. The battle that ensued, Nozomi was wounded, and I guess that's when we showed up.
Damn it! How dare you do this to my friends?
What if he just one-shots this guy? The full implications of the situation were becoming clear to me. If I didn't do something quickly, they all would die. There'd be no way of bringing them back. But before that... Tsubasa, get out of here. Go back to the academy. The whole reason I was hunting with Tsubasa was that she wasn't used to fighting outside the school grounds. I couldn't let her take on a commander. I just have to cover her until she could escape safely, rather, or so I thought. No, I won't run away this time. Tsubasa? I ran when Hiroko and Darumi needed help, and I ignored them and left them to die. Must be talking about the time we ran into the Squad 3 commander. I was gonna say, it's kind of cruel telling her to go back. I jumped in to help Hiroko and Darumi back then, but Tsubasa was too scared of dying. If anything, she might be able to take Nozomi back. Lickety split.
What?
Don't dwell on the past, just go. No, I won't, not this time. Not running away anymore.
Yeah.
Tsubasa, wait, you can't charge it on your own. She wouldn't listen, she was already running full speed into the fray. There was no time to stand around and talk. Our battle against the Squad 10 commander had begun. Is it actually a battle against the Squad 10 commander? Just out in the... Oh! Everyone, are you okay? Nozomi's not. Takumi, am I glad to see you? Sir, Takumi, Lady Nozomi, she's been grievously injured. She's breathing, but she won't last much longer. She's going to die. Calm down, Kyoshiko. We need to do something about the commander before we can help her. Moko, what happened here? The commander's not all that strong, but whenever we beat him, he just comes right back. We had to fight him over and over, and during one of those combats, Nozomi went down for the count. I was afraid of that. This commander has the power to turn back time. Little attacks won't cut out against him. He can just turn back the clock and make it like his injuries never happened. And how the heck are we supposed to beat him? We have to all attack at once and inflict more damage than he can handle. Let's do this, guys. Don't give him a chance to recover. Okay.
Locked and loaded.
What's our win condition? Just annihilate the boss.
My turn. Time to use it.
It is 2
Let's do
waves.
this.
Ready when you are. This should slow them down. I owe you. I'm
That gives her
the
one
wheel.
too. Awesome.
Watch out. Leave it to me. Ah! We did it! I'm good
Plus
whenever.
1.
Take this! Let's keep locked and loaded!
I'll do that.
Watch out!
Ready when you are.
I'm actually gonna stand here and do it like this.
All right, I've
Now I
got
can
this.
Step back. And we can impact slash on him here.
Let's do this.
Okay, great. Because I was ready to use my stuff to go another turn, but it just stopped, and I was like, what's going on? Darn it, we almost had him that time. The Fiend has recovered again. At this rate, the battle will never end. Don't give up, guys. We'll get him this time. Everyone take a deep breath and go. Okay, so more guys.
I'm good whenever. Just a quick drop out.
You saved me,
Leave
man.
it to me. Hi-ya!
Still got
taking the
31,
wheel.
which is,
Out of the way!
I mean, fine.
Ready when you are. Take this! Let's keep it up! Leave it to me. Out of the way! We did it! I'm
Actually, you
good
can-
whenever.
Can you get this guy? You can get this guy too. Go for it.
Don't try to stop me. Let's keep it up.
Because now we're at 300%.
Here we go.
You can come up here. Well, actually,
go.
first you can pop this.
This should do it. Here we go.
6.
Ready when you are. That's
6.
I've got this.
3, 6.
Good to go. Not bad. Let's go.
No. There you go. 3, 6. I was gonna say, I don't think they're gonna let me finish. Is the problem. Again, we were so close. You don't finish him soon, Nozomi really is gonna die. Cease this slinking away, coward. Stand and fight us. What are we gonna do? We fight and fight, but the commander's still not going down. Nozomi is at our limit. We need to get back to the school before it's too late. And just then...
I'll take this guy on alone.
Moko stepped forward, proposing a plan that was completely insane. You guys go on ahead. I'll do what I can to slow him down. The way I see it, there's no other way to save Nozomi but this. You want to leave us behind? We cannot do this. Sir Takumi is right. Lady Moko, we can never abandon a comrade to die.
Yeah.
Don't be hasty, alright? We can beat him with our next attack. We still have time to... Shut the hell up, all of you. Huh? Moko sounded so loud, rather, it felt like she was making the ground shake with her voice alone. Listen, guys, the day Kurara died, I stood at her grave and I made her a promise. I promised to protect the girls. To make sure not a single one of them died. Nozomi dies on my watch, Kurara will never forgive me.
So let me do this. Let me protect my friend.
Well, Moko's gonna die. If one person stayed to distract the commander, the rest of us could escape and get Nozomi back to safety. That much was true, but could I really do this to Moko? Could I sacrifice one of our own? Oh, this is a choice. So yeah, I'm pretty sure yes is the right answer. But no, I'm not leaving Miss Moko. I'm not leaving Mokes. I feel like this might give us an ending, not for nothing. But I'm not leaving Mokes. Yes is what I would have chosen if I'm trying to get to an end of a route. No, you can't expect us to agree to that. Forsooth, Lady Moko, it's all for one and one for all. Don't be a pig-headed numbskull, Takumi. You just don't get it. I told you I made a promise to Kurara. Promise to protect the girls, and Takumi promised to protect all of you. Yeah. But you're a girl too. Actually, that doesn't matter. It's my duty to protect every member of the Alliance. But that means Nozomi will. How about we continue this conversation after we beat the commander? Our grueling battle against Squad Commander 10 raged on. Yeah. Ha! Whenever we backed him into a corner, he would slip away, recover, and the process would go over again. His ability to turn back time made the battle drag on forever, but after a long while... Yeah! Yeah! We unleashed a concentrated attack on him and at long last. We brought Squad Commander 10 down once and for all. Nozomi! Nozomi? Once Commander had fallen, we rushed back to Nozomi to check on her. We got there. She's still alive! We were relieved to find she's still breathing. If we took her back to the school and treated her right away, she could still be saved. Don't die on us, Nozomi. Did I make the right decision? I thought I was making the wrong decision. We ran back to the school as quickly as we could, carrying Nozomi the whole way. Don't die, Nozomi. Why didn't you take the car? Like, Tsubasa could have, like, drove her there, right? I guess she's probably exhausted from all the fighting. Hold on just a while longer, I prayed. Hard for Nozomi to survive this. I didn't want to see yet another friend dying on me, especially not Nozomi. I came all the way back to prevent that in the first place. All of this would be for nothing if she died. Once we get back, I'll grab Yugumu and get him to treat Nozomi's injuries. He's so familiar with the human body, this shouldn't be a problem for him. I kept going through the steps in my mind as I ran with all my might. Hey guys, was the school always so far away? We'd been running for a while, but we still couldn't see the wall of fire. Not even a single flame. The huge wall had been a major landmark, rather, but it wasn't the kind of thing we could just miss. That's really strange. We're definitely not lost, so... Mayhaps we've been shrunk? Anyway, this is the right direction, so let's just keep going. All of us... Is the wall of fire out? Felt this was an ill omen. Nevertheless, rather, we kept running in the direction of the school. We finally arrived, and astonishing sight greeted us. Huh? Oh! Huh. We could barely recognize the school.
What happened here?
What happened?
Why has the school been destroyed?
Are you sure this is Last Defense Academy? We didn't take a wrong turn somewhere?
Right, we didn't make a wrong turn and hit the second Last Defense Academy? I can hardly believe this is our school too. But it was practically in ruins, there was no mistaking it.
I understand now. The Squat Tent commander was merely a decoy.
Oh. Whoops.
A decoy?
He was there to draw out and hold back the majority of the Special Defense Unit's fighters.
That makes sense.
Then other commanders would be free to destroy the academy while we were occupied. A two-pronged offensive to conquer an enemy stronghold. It's the oldest trick in the book.
Oh. Oh, we do get an ending here. Great. It made sense why the commander fought so inefficiently rather, and kept dragging out the battle. He was trying to buy the other commanders time to launch their attack, and I'd fallen for the enemy's gambit, leaving the school so poorly defended. That, in turn, had led to its destruction. Shortly after we arrived, Nozomi died from her injuries. Oh, man. But now that we'd lost our base, we didn't have anywhere to erect a tombstone for her. Oh, they're still loading here? All we could do was wander around the town ruins for the rest of our lives. Okay, there is no more. Whoops. Guess we lose. Killing game route, the academy falls. Alright, great. Now we got 41 endings, baby. 41, baby. Okay, let's go back here. Alright, great. Whew, we gotta get at least one today, and we got it. So yeah, now we'll go to the route that I was like, okay, this is probably the way that we probably should go. You know what I'm saying? So Moko, we're gonna leave you to your doom, I suppose, again. Man, Moko. We can't have nice things, can we? I even hate to see it. Poor girly pop. Moko, please cover us while we bring Nozomi back. No, Takumi, you can't be serious about, leaving Moko behind. Thank you, Takumi. Now I can finally keep my promise to Kurara. I refuse to accept this, Lady Moko. There is no sweetness in this parting, only sorrow. Never. I will never leave you behind. In fact, I shall be staying behind with a chopper. Throat chop. Lady Moko, why? I caught Kyoshika's body as she fell forward, knocked by unconscious. Like, hey. My cutie pies are in your hands now, Takumi. I know you've got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kyoshika safe.
Because that's just what great team leaders do.
07's in the chat for Moko. Moko encouraged me with the brightest smile on her face. A smile that had been the source of my strength countless times before. Moko, I don't know how I can repay... Right. Now's the time for y'all to exit the ring. The other guy's about to fly in for a second round any moment now. Tsubasa, be a darling and send everybody back, alright? Love you, honey. Yeah, see you later, Moko. Moko... Moko tossed her golden headphones over to us. Oh, that hurts me, dude. That hurts, dude. She must have meant for us to hold on to them as a keepsake. Oh, man, that headphones mean so much now, dude. Oh, that kind of broke my heart. I was like, here you go, guys. We loaded the unconscious Nozomi and Kyoshika into Tsubasa's vehicle and drove off without delay. Why didn't we drive off before? I guess we were once again so exhausted. As we pulled away, I looked back to see how Moko was faring.
Feast your eyes upon Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction, and her iron defense of a lifetime. You'll be crossing this line over my dead body. Get ready for the match of your life, Commander!
Take him down, Moko. Moko was standing in the way of the commander, determined to buy us enough time to escape. I burned the sight of that stirring scene into my mind so that I would never forget it. Oh, Mokes. After rushing back to the school, we called Yugumu from underground, and then... Wow, probably. Yugumu quickly took the lead and directed us on how to save Nozomi's life. Tsubasa, grab as many packs of saline and antibiotics as you can from the infirmary now. Right. Takumi used an antiseptic to sterilize the room, then cover everything in sterile sheets. Alright. I'll start saturating the wounds. Man, this would have been easier if we could just toss her in the revival-matic. He began treating Nozomi's wounds with practiced ease, using his assassination skills to heal instead of kill. Hurt, heal. He is a fiend. Relax. The wounds are not as deep as they seem. Her internal organs are fine. None of the injuries are fatal. So she's gonna live? The thing is, she's lost a lot of blood. A transfusion would undoubtedly save her life, but we don't have any blood packs on hand. Not that transfusing ordinary blood has any curative effect on us. Just as I was processing what Yugumu told me. There we go.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
Invaders at this time? At a time like this? Those sadistic cretins are just clearly out to torture us. No, wait, on the other hand, they've just shown a ray of light on this deadly hellscape. What ray of light? We need to focus on treating Nozomi. We don't have time to take on invaders. Because now we have a chance to get our hands on what we need by spilling the blood of Commander Blood. What we need? Yeah, she needs a blood transfusion, dude. Oh, you mean... After defeating Commander, the top 3 hunters on the leaderboard will receive cryptoglobin-filled syringes as the ones. Yugumu and I were in 2nd and 3rd place respectively, so we would have 2 syringes. We'd be able to use those syringes on Nozomi to replenish her lost cryptoglobin. With that in mind, we went to the war room. Oh, hold on. Oh, I know what song this is actually. Hip, 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 hip. That's a good jam. Is this everyone? Where are Takamaru and the others? There's no time for us to be divided. Those people are frolicking around in dreamland, dead to the waking world. Oh, right, because we have the headphones on. Sponsor, what are you doing here? You're not trying to interfere with the battle, I hope. The sponsor ignored our questions, choosing to stare intently at the war room monitor instead. Oh, this commander appears to be a skilled illusionist. They create illusions by blasting superpowered music through a sound truck that confuses all who hear it. Sound-based illusions, so this has to be the Squad 11 commander that Takumi was talking about the other day. So why is Darumi fine? We're fine since we have our noise-canceling headphones, but Takamaru and the others took the full brunt of the attack, and now they're wandering around in a dream world right now, aren't they? Wait, that doesn't explain why Darumi's alright. She hasn't done anything to block out the sound. He was right. Darumi didn't seem affected at all. My head's a little fuzzy, and I'm seeing things now that aren't real, but other than that, everything's great. Darumi! You can't make someone already stoner than stoned even stonier. Then maybe she was actually alright every single time that we went into La La Land. Was she alive any other time other than the first time we went to La La Land? I don't know if she was. Huh. As crazy as always. That's Darumi for you, albeit her brain of insanity was strangely comforting for the situation we were facing at this moment in time. I fail to see why you all seem so upbeat when the enemy is rapidly advancing on the academy even as you speak. Look at the monitor. Cripes! Cripes, mate! The academy's under attack! Oh, no, we have to get out there and fight now. Indeed, this is hardly the time or place for you to get totally wiped out. You're still needed for some stuff I have in mind, you understand? Well, why didn't you stop the invaders from attacking the last time, Mr. or Miss or Mix sponsor?
Now, go out there and show everyone your pride as hunters!
Shut up. Huh? Stop acting like you're in charge. We'll protect the school for our own reasons. Well... I'm trying to think. No, I was gonna say it wouldn't be a revival-matic thing. Pardon me, because there would be no more cryptoglobin for the original attack because it was an undying flame bomb. You know what I mean? Quit. Hip whip. Hip whip. Hip whip. Hip whip. Okay, there we go. And we'll be skipping this one. Yes, please. Hip. Hip.
All the sound trucks have been destroyed.
Aw, the illusions are gone! I'm already starting to miss them.
Maybe miss them after we take out the commander headed this way?
Right. Hello, Hatsune Miku. Goodbye. Just like old times. Tarutami! Yeah, still one of my favorites. I don't know if she is my favorite. She is one of my favorites, though. I think she's the most fun one, I guess. I didn't get a chance to see how many waves. Is she about to go down and then get brought back to life again? There should be some different dialogue this time, though.
To battle!
That's the one who was fighting Moko. But where's Moko?
It's the commander who can reverse time! He chased us all the way here?
Does that mean Moko's been?
The commander who wounded Nozomi and killed Moko.
Let us slay this accursed commander to avenge our fallen Lady Moko and appease her spirit.
Wow! Hate is in the air today, and I am all for it!
Can you feel the hate tonight? Burning in our souls.
Especially
For me?
for you!
Whoa! I mean, that's how we saw the place a second ago. It's crumbling! When do they breach the walls? Take a chill pill. Whew. This is slightly different dialogue because Jerome's never really here. What? That's a shame. I feel a lot chiller rather when I'm surrounded by death and destruction.
Most of the illusions can't harm us, so just ignore them and focus on taking out New Gang first.
Alrighty. And away they go. Perfect. I kind of like... No, I don't. I was gonna say, I kind of like New Gang. The school's back to normal. The illusion was gone, which means we had defeated the enemies for good this time. Those tricky commanders, huh? Those tricky commanders!
The enemy commanders have been put to rest.
Moko, we've avenged your death.
Good job.
New Gang is finally defeated.
We couldn't have taken out two commanders at once if Moko hadn't sacrificed herself. Huh? She deserves full credit for this. Huh? Unfortunately, our rejoicing was cut short.
Well done taking out those formidable enemies, my special defense unit hunters. I praise you for distinguishing yourselves in battle.
Boo! The sponsor's sudden appearance out of thin air dampened our celebratory mood.
Allow me to process the commanders that you've defeated. Every last drop of cryptoglobin shall be drained and concentrated.
They signaled towards the sky in the very next moment. The bees! They swarmed around and making a beeline for the fallen commanders. They sucked them completely dry of
As
cryptoglobin.
usual, the top 3 hunters on the leaderboard will receive a cryptoglobin-filled syringe as reward. That means Darumi, Takumi, and Yugamu.
So the same 3.
Thankful.
The sponsor gave out cryptoglobin vials to the top 3 hunters like anticipated. Now we could save Nozomi. But why don't we just super kick the sponsor? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm slaying? After the battle, we rushed back to Nozomi's room, not wound. I guess we are rushing to her wounds as well. Once there, we injected her with the cryptoglobin from the commanders without delay. The concentrated blood of 2 commanders took effect immediately. Look, everyone, Nozomi's regaining color in her face. Her wounds are starting to scab over. I had no idea we could use concentrated cryptoglobin as an analeptic too. The deathly pale Nozomi slowly but surely became healthier right before our eyes. Well, good. This is the second time we have to save you, Nozomi. Get yourself together. Come on, girly. Let me actually, this is a perfect time for me to take a pause. Before I record the second half of this episode. Yes, I'll actually pause right here. Shut up, C-Ray. I'm about to take a break. I'm about to be right back. C-Ray. Great googly moogly. I'll be right back. Thank you, C-Ray. You was shutting your mouth finally. Okay, now actually day 48. What do we got? What's good, Marco? Never mind. Alright, let's actually pay attention to what's going on here. It's morning. My body still felt heavy and unrested because of yesterday's tumultuous activities. Nozomi was severely injured by a commander and Moko sacrificed herself to save her. One of the worst days of my life in your 148 days, quote unquote. Which is really all of your actual free will existence, I suppose. I can't even call I can't even call any of this really free will, to be honest, for old Takumi, unfortunately. But anywho, the day the fate of anti-sponsor alliance took a turn for the worse. Moko, at least Yugumu's not dead yet. Ooh, I clicked the wrong button. There was no time for me to grieve her death yesterday, so all of that sadness I pushed down came bubbling to the surface this morning. I still couldn't believe how suddenly our mood maker had met her demise. She was the mood maker. She was the group morale. Please let her be the last. Yikes. I've had to endure an irrational amount of distressing situations the last 48 days. I desperately hope for nothing bad would happen in the next 50. But the moment I made that wish, I could somehow feel in my bones that this call was going to lead to trouble. But I knew I couldn't ignore the bell no matter how much I wanted to. That would just lead, that's what great team leaders do, right, Moko? Reluctantly, I got up and opened the door. Okay, well, Takumi, I regret to be the bearer of bad news. What now? Nozomi's condition, suddenly deteriorated this morning. What? I thought she was doing better yesterday. Her physical wounds have almost completely healed since we injected her with the concentrated cryptoglobin. However, other symptoms started showing up this morning. High fever, difficulty breathing, pale and clammy skin. All the symptoms of an active viral infection, but I couldn't find any virus in her blood. I have no idea what's causing it. High fever and difficulty breathing? Not again with these rejection symptoms. Rejection? What are you talking about? Well, Nozomi's different from us, so I also told Nozomi's secrets to Yugumu too. I get it now. Something like the graft versus host disease, rather. That the commander's blood we injected yesterday is starting to attack the host body. Yeah, her body isn't compatible with cryptoglobin. I should have thought of that before we injected her with it yesterday. Don't need to be so hard on yourself. It was the best choice out of a dearth of options. Yeah, that's true. So how do we suppress these rejection symptoms? What's needed to suppress cryptoglobin rejection symptoms is more cryptoglobin. In the experiments, we were looking for a way to reduce the rejection symptoms, so we tried getting the blood to consume itself. But my mom transfused additional cryptoglobin, and then the rejection symptoms stopped. We'll have to kill another commander and get her to absorb their cryptoglobin if we want to save Nozomi. But there are only 2 commanders left. Where will we even find them? There's no time. We have to go out and look for them right now. I grabbed my infuser and was about to fly out of the room when... Wait, Takumi. Yumi pulled me by the collar of my shirt and almost knocked the wind out. There's no need to go out and send yourself into an untimely death when we already have a commander right here with us. We do? Yes, someone extremely pliant and well-behaved, unlike the other commanders. I have a feeling she may even offer her blood without a fight, sparing us the need to kill her. A commander like that doesn't exist. I suddenly realized who he was talking about, because we haven't seen her in a while, to be honest. He was right, we did have a commander right here with us, in a courtyard prison cell. Ava may be willing to share some of her blood with us. No. I was gonna say, I don't know if she would. I am absolutely not giving anyone my blood. Despite explaining the situation to Ava and asking her to share some blood with us, I was coldly rejected. Please, we really need your blood to save Nozomi. You didn't even give her the mask, dude. Have you not been listening to a word I said? The god we worship prohibits the consumption of divine blood. I would no longer be a servant of God if I violated this commandment. I did, in fact, vaguely recall her saying something like that. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited by our commandments. It's just this once. Surely your god wouldn't get that angry. Don't be stupid. Once is all that's needed. There are no second chances. That is what faith means. I don't know if that's exactly what faith means, actually. It would seem like it would be impossible to convince the devout Ava to break faith unless... Ava, if you agree to give us some of your blood, I'll give you the key to your prison cell. You said you have a daughter, right? Her name's Commune or something? Think about it. You can free yourself and you can go see beloved Commune again. I can't believe you're trying to exploit my love for my daughter to your own benefit. You disappoint me. I'm in no position to be picky about my methods. I need your blood to save Nozomi. So please, Ava, save my friend. Ava lowered her eyes as an agonized look spread over her face, like she was trying to process a difficult thought. Very well, you can have some of my blood. Ava. But I can't be the one to hand it over. You'll have to take it from me yourself. I was pinned down and forced to give some of my blood after putting up a valiant fight. Can that be the official story? Yeah, let's go with that. Probably the best compromise she could make based on Ava's faith. We'd have to bring Nozomi here for that scenario to work. I quickly went back to Nozomi's room and brought her to the cage with help from Yugumu and the others. Can you walk? Where's Moko? I must save her. She's still delirious. She was still living through the battle yesterday, still trying to save her friend. Thanks for agreeing to help Ava. Now Nozomi will have a fighting chance thanks to you. Dispense with the formalities and move her inside the cage quickly. I mean, she could just kill Nozomi. I don't think she would. We went into the cage. When we went into the cage, Ava took off the suit she was usually clad in. She was exposed her neck rather, probably to make it easier for Nozomi to suck her blood. That's crazy. Does anyone have a blade to cut my neck with? And with that, Yugumu took out his knife and cut a thin cut on Ava's neck. The blood started to trickle out from the wound. Nozomi, here, bite on Ava's neck. You'll feel better from drinking her blood. I want to suck your blood. I don't know, does it work like that? Ingesting the blood? I thought it had to be like injected. We pushed Nozomi closer to Ava and positioned her lips near Ava's neck. And then... Oh, yo, I want to suck your blood. This is kind of crazy. She is vampire mode right now. I guess, you know, in the sense of like her blood, like it consuming itself. It is kind of parasitic. God, that does make me like I think of like ticks or ticks. Ticks are like a vampire bat, you know what I mean? Nozomi bit on Ava's neck and started sucking her blood ravenously. She must have instinctively felt she would be better by drinking this blood. You know, it feels like 90% of the scenarios, it would just be better if we let Nozomi kick the bucket. That's what I'm feeling right now.
She's drinking too much.
Hey, calm down, Nozomi. Nozomi was so focused on drinking up the blood, she literally latched herself to Ava's neck. As soon as she said that. Oh, she didn't actually say these words. Mom, I'm sorry. She blurted out something completely unexpected.
I'm sorry for falling sick so easily. Don't worry, though. I can still go on.
And here's the craziest part. I know that's probably hitting Ava so hard because she is, quote-unquote, a mother.
I'll help you and make sure your experiment goes well. So, it's okay. I can handle the injections. Even if I'm not feeling well. Let me help, Mom.
Oh.
I'll be useful. So, please.
Oh.
Please. Don't die.
Oh.
Nozomi?
Absorbing Ava's blood might have overstimulated her, and she was clearly confused. She seemed to have mistaken Ava for her mother and kept crying and pleading for her not to die. She was likely remembering how her mother killed herself after a cryptoglobin project was shut down.
You're being experimented on by your own mother?
Yep.
No! Do not agree to it! You'll just end up hurting yourself!
Well, it's too late now. Ava was making desperate attempts to warn the tearful Nozomi, frantically telling her not to go along with these experiments. It almost seemed like she was talking directly to Nozomi in the past. Could it be that Ava was seeing into her memories? Oh, that's fascinating, if that's how that works.
No! Mom! Don't go! Don't leave me!
This actually turned out to be a shockingly emotional scene.
She's no mother to you. No daughter should be expected to make sacrifices for her mother.
Ugh. Ugh. Whoa, man, dude. Nozomi and Ava held each other tightly and cried loudly. Until suddenly, they both fell unconscious at the same time. Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you now. I was worried that Ava would, like, sabotage us the second that happened. But now I think we're gonna be okay. The next morning, I immediately headed to the courtyard as soon as I woke up. Nozomi was resting in her room while I was concerned about her. She was being well tended to by Tsubasa and Kiyoshika. Ava, on the other hand, was alone in her cage. As her caretaker, it was my duty to look after her. Morning, Ava. How are you feeling? Like absolute crap. That's how much blood do you think I lost yesterday? One glance, I could tell that Ava was borderline anemic. Maybe I should bring her some iron supplements later? My dear Nozomi. My dear Nozomi! Drank me like I was a pack of fruit juice. I'll have to lecture her about her table manners later. That's crazy work, dude! Huh? Ava's affectionate tone of voice is throwing me off a little off kilter. I guess she's also going a little delirious from blood loss. Ava, did you just call her my dear Nozomi? I did? What's wrong with that? I'm not trying to say it's wrong. Don't you give pet names to your relatives? That's how we do things around here, at least. When did Nozomi become your relative? When she drank your blood, probably. What do you mean she consumed my blood? We're literally blood relatives now, actually. Now that you know... Crypto Globe is a crazy thing. Crypto Globe is one heck of a drug. You know, maybe she's not too far off, I suppose. Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. This had to be some sort of cultural gap. Wait, school invaders have culture? Takumi, I relived Nozomi's life yesterday. Is that how that worked? I saw every scene of Nozomi's past in vivid detail as if I were there. Does that mean she now knows, like, our existence? Like she saw Nozomi look at us through in the tube? I thought it might have been something like that. Directly consuming Ava's blood briefly connected Nozomi's mind with hers. Well, I guess also in this instance, some of Nozomi's memories were erased. Like the memory of seeing Takumi in that tube. I cannot believe what I saw in her memories. She was experimented on by her own mother. Nozomi did tell me that herself. Her mother had been researching cryptoglobin and she experimented on Nozomi. There was so much fear, pain, and agony. Well, why wouldn't there be? They were basically injecting divine blood into the body of a still-growing child. It was cruel, downright cruel.
What mother in her right mind would do such a thing to her own flesh and blood?
See, this is the Ava that I wanted to see. The MILF. Punched the floor of the cage in genuine anger. But Nozomi didn't hate her mother despite what had been done to her. In fact, she blamed herself for not being useful enough. Even though she did nothing wrong at all, such a meek and obedient girl she was. She loved her mother so much, and what did that ungrateful woman do? Instead of reciprocating Nozomi's love, she went ahead and hanged herself. Mother hanged herself, huh? That's the person who discovered her dead body was probably. Foolish woman. So what if your project failed? You had a daughter who loved you so much. What else did you need? Yeah, she was a fool. Children are innocent creatures full of unconditional love for their parents. And Nozomi still loves her mother, even if that love will never be reciprocated. If she were my dear daughter, I would protect her with my very life. Well, you're relatives now. And just then. I thought she was about to say good morning, Mom, and there would have been confetti all over the screen. It would have boom, bam, bam. Good morning, Ava and Takumi. Nozomi, you're feeling better already? Yeah, I made a complete recovery. And here's the thing, thanks to Ava's blood, we know from that other route with Commune that, like, the rejection symptoms continue to keep cannibalizing it's like the blood of itself, because it's not like a willing donation. I feel like this was a willing donation, and then it really became a willing donation during the process of it. You know what I mean? So I think she actually this might be the best timeline for Nozomi, quote unquote. She might die, who knows. Continue. Ava, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. I don't remember the details, but I heard I drank a lot of your blood. I'm sorry about all the stress I put you through. You're looking kind of pale. Is that because of what I did? I didn't give you my blood because I wanted to save you. I did it for myself. Still, I'm thankful. I'll definitely repay you. You protected me, and now it's my turn to protect you. This time. Nozomi? I'll protect you.
Mommy?
Hey! Where's that confetti? She said it! Man, it's been a good couple of weeks for mothers. Let's go. Welcome to the United States TV channel. Roll the intro. Hey, Nozomi. I'm proud of you. Mommy? Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. Ha 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 ha. Didn't seem like a simple case of mistaken identity to me. Could it be that just like Ava felt sympathy for Nozomi, Nozomi was feeling empathy for Ava as well? Takumi, if you don't mind, I'd like to be Ava's caretaker from now on. Since she's feeling unwell because of me, it's only right that I be the one to nurse her back to health. That's nice of you to offer, but Ava's leaving today. That was the condition for giving you blood. About that, I've actually decided to stay for just a little while longer. It's too dangerous for me to be wandering around outside when I'm not in top condition. Well, I'll care for you until you get better. I can whip up a pretty nutritious porridge dish. Then that's settled, Takumi. I'll take that key. Hey, wait. Nozomi snatched it from the hut of my hands and clutched it tightly with a smile on her face. You can count on me. I know exactly what a recovering patient needs. I'm a veteran at this frail and sickly thing, after all. Nozomi's excitement was somehow taking... I mean, I would also want to... Let me stop. Nozomi's excitement was somehow making me feel all the more uneasy about the situation. I can only hope that what she felt for Ava was purely gratitude and nothing more. This is fine. Huh. This is what I expected today. But I'm not saying I'm upset because we have it. In fact, I'm pretty much embracing it.
Get ready for... I'll give them to you in person. So come find me.
What was he giving us today? I forgot. Whatever. And thus began our 50th... What are y'all doing here in the morning? Our meetings are at night. And 8th day of the inventor hunt. The invader hunt, not the inventor hunt. That'd be crazy. You look out. Round 2, baby. I called for the members of the Alliance to gather in my room for a meeting first thing in the morning, in order to discuss the future of the anti-sponsor alliance. Okay, losing Moko was a painful blow. We'll never stop grieving her. We can't lose ourselves to despair. Moko didn't sacrifice herself for us to do that. We desperately wanted to, she desperately wanted us to keep living. Lady Moko was a woman of integrity. She always puts our interest ahead of her own. But living on, like she wanted us to, we become living proof that Moko made a mark on this world. That's right. We have to keep on living. And don't stop believing. And for us to do that, Yugumu, how are preparations for the assassination coming along? Smoothly. I have it on good authority, mine really, that the sponsor will be dead and buried before round 3 begins, exactly as I planned. Good. That means our objective remains the same. We need to stay out of last place so that none of us get executed. Now here's the problem, actually. I feel like Nozomi's gonna be too focused on Ava. Oh my gosh. Too focused on Ava to be in the hunt, like be head on in the hunt, and she is in 8th, I think. Actually, she might be in 7th, and Tsubasa's in 8th, but Tsubasa's gonna definitely go up to 7th, and I feel like the Wonder Twins and Takamaru might be able to pass her. To just survive, that's our only objective. Let's work together towards that goal as a team. At my encouragement, everyone agreed with loud and firm voices. Ho! Mocha was no longer with us, but we could still help each other to go on. Victory was ours as long as we survived round 2. There was just one thing I was concerned about. Sir Takumi, Lady Nozomi did not show up for the meeting. She wasn't in her room. She's most likely bringing breakfast to Ava. Nozomi had been spending a lot of her time with Ava since yesterday, even though this was a critical period for us. I'll go get her. The rest of you can return to your rooms to prepare for the hunt. After dismissing the group, I headed to the cage in the courtyard. And there I saw...
Say
no shot!
Nozomi, I can feed myself.
Sure you can. But there's no need to act tough around me. Come on, say ah. Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I'm worried, talking to me. Can't you tell I'm nursing Ava back to health? I made a special convalescent omelet porridge. It's super effective. It's super effective! Is she not a Pokemon? Nozomi's home cooking. I wish I could have some too. No, wait! Takumi, focus! Why is she making special porridge for a captured prisoner and not me? Do you like it, Ava? It could do with less salt and less seasoning in general. Your cooking skills need some work. She just said, too much salt, too much seasoning. No, it's pretty bad. Oh, come on. You're being too harsh on me. I spent a lot of time on this, you know. Flattery rather befits no one. Start working on these cooking skills now or you'll never be able to get married. Who cares about getting married? There you go, being stubborn again. This really is, oh my gosh, their mother and daughter. Okay. So you know how I said that Nozomi was really out of my top 5 for like this whole... what I feel like Takumi would be his best pairing for in this game. So... You remember how I said Eito on that one specific route? On the like the truth route, low-key? Here... I think she might kick him out. Nozomi on this one specific route, I think, kicks out Eito, and maybe jokingly, because, you know, if, you know, Takumi and Nozomi, you know, hit it off, they, you know, they have a good time, they get married, then you know who Takumi's mom is gonna be. in mother-in-law in blood or something? I don't know. It would be Ava, you know what I'm saying? Never mind, give me my second spoonful now, before the food gets cold. You see, it's edible after all. Huh. What was I looking at? Some wholesome scene from a slice-of-life soap opera? Ava was treating Nozomi like a child, but that was because she had given Nozomi some of her blood. As for Nozomi, she seemed to have developed some sort of kinship with Ava all of a sudden. Actually, this wasn't just kinship, it was more like... Nozomi, we're all going outside to earn some points after this, you should come along. Huh? Sorry, Takumi, I'm not going outside today. I don't feel completely well yet. Oh, okay, you did just recover from your sickness. You should rest today. Yeah, please let the others know as well. We got 7 more days. One day shouldn't hurt. She's gonna fall to the bottom of the ranks. And Ava's gonna have to, like, save her. After that, we went outside without Nozomi to earn some points. And earn points we did.
Any itchy spots I can help you with today, madam?
Itchy spots? Is that shampoo?
The top of my head, maybe. Yes, that's the spot. Nozomi, you sure know how to make a woman feel pampered.
This is where Takumi butts in and says, man, why is she scratching my itchy spots?
Your scalp feels really stiff, madam. Shall I give you a head massage?
Yep, and that was what I was presented with today when I went to the courtyard to fetch Nozomi. Nozomi, what's going on this time? Washing Ava's hair for a soda shampoo. She's sick and she needs some help with her hygiene. I feel so refreshed. A prisoner getting a spa day is simply unheard of. This is pure bliss. Nozomi was becoming way too attached to someone who was basically being held captive. Okay, here's something else that I would like to know. I guess she can just reach her hand through the bars and unlock the thing. Because I was like, the cage is locked right now. Unfazed by my astonishment, Nozomi started blow-drying Ava's hair cheerfully. She smiled so happily like an ordinary little girl. In the end, Nozomi didn't join us for that day's hunt either. I really hope that the next 5 days are just Nozomi scenes with Ava. And that's why I think Nozomi's becoming way too attached to Ava. When the Alliance herd entered my room in the first thing in the morning, rather, we started discussing Nozomi's recent behavior. I feel like this has gone beyond mere gratitude to Ava for saving her life, rather. What's making Nozomi so obsessed with Ava? The blood. Maybe it was because she consumed Ava's blood directly by mouth while also being in physical contact with her. That's, you know, cryptoglobin's a crazy thing. Unspoken biological data was shared somehow with a strong bond, and a strong bond was forged from that. So you're telling me, if I bit Ava's neck and drank some of her blood, let me stop. That's quite likely. Ava's even admitted that she saw Nozomi's memories. Maybe Nozomi even saw Ava's memories as well? Oh, that'd be awesome. Such sophisticated concepts are beyond me. Which means Nozomi might be, if she saw all of Ava's memories, Nozomi might be the only person on this entire school, or in this entire school right now, outside of maybe the sponsor, who knows the truth about this world. You know what I mean? Actually? Such sophisticated concepts are beyond me. But I do observe Lady Nozomi seems to be seeking a mother figure in her life. A mother figure? Lady Nozomi has the tendency to be drawn towards women who are intrinsically maternal, like Moko. Take Lady Moko, for example. Whenever the two of them were together, Lady Nozomi always exuded great joy. Oh my gosh. Nozomi loves mothers too. Huh. I think I've been bad-mouthing Nozomi for a lot this episode, but I think I understand her. Moko was the very definition of maternal, or should I say a mother hen. In order to fill the void Moko left behind, Nozomi has become attached to Ava, someone who is equally as motherly. Alright, I think that's enough psychoanalyzing Nozomi for today. More important thing is, how do we get her away from Ava and convince her to return to the battlefield? As things stand now, there are two methods we could try. The first is to drive Ava out of the academy immediately, the second is to kill her on the spot. I don't think Nozomi would forgive us. No killing. I'd feel bad if we did that. How do you feel about Nozomi's precarious position on the leaderboard? She's currently second to last? Oh no. Who's in last, Kako? Won't be long before she falls into last place if she keeps refusing to take part in the hunt. Yugumu was right, Nozomi didn't have much time left to rectify the situation. If she kept fawning on Ava, well, I understand, and being unreasonable about joining the hunt, we might eventually have to take drastic measures. I'll go talk with her one more time. Ask her to seriously think about earning some points so that we can survive the second round together. So I entered the courtyard in the cage just to do just that. Does Ava know about the she must. If she saw all of Nozomi's memories, I guess, she must know about this killing game. I did the cage in the courtyard to do just that. I thought it would be greeted by the sight of Nozomi playing with Ava again, however...
I hate you, Ava! You're just trying to be mean now.
This is hilarious. They're going through all of the arcs. It was like the teenage phase.
I am not! Everything I said was for your own good!
Stepping into the courtyard, I immediately heard loud bickering coming directly from the direction of the cage.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't know anything about me!
You know anything about me?
Wait, Nozomi! I'm not done yet!
Nozomi ran away from the cage and straight into the courtyard with tears, straight out of the courtyard with tears in her eyes. quickly went over the cage to ask Ava what happened. What happened? I saw Nozomi crying. Yes, because I told her what needed to be said. And what was that? I told her her mother was frankly an incorrigible trash. And she should stop loving someone like that. Whoa, that's a really sensitive topic for her, Ava. She's been struggling with her feelings for her mother. Of course she'd be upset to hear you say that. So you don't think her mother's a piece of trash? We're talking about someone who subjected her own daughter to live experimentation, you know? No, that's not what I meant. She sucked, but you can't say that to her face.
Battery 10%.
Oops. That is why I plugged this thing in. Or a 10% battery. The waste of breath who ended herself after her project was shut down without sparing a single thought for her daughter she tortured through these very experiments. Okay, when you put it like that, I admit she does appear to fit the definition of human trash. Still, it wasn't what you said, it's how you said it. Someone had to tell her the ugly truth or else her pain would never end. Nozomi still loves her mother, so she blames herself for her mother's suicide. Poor girl, I must free her from the suffering. It was true that telling Nozomi the truth would be good for her in the long run, but people usually avoid such conversations. Nobody wanted to be hated by their friends. You're so strong. Aren't you afraid she might hate you? It was like, wait, what? Ava? Does she hate me now? I don't know. She probably hates me now. I made her cry. I'm always like this, even with Commune. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'd get agitated and say things I shouldn't, and then we'd get into a big fight. Someone like me is not cut out to be a parent. Oh man, dude. Takumi, do you have some alcohol lying around? Drown my sorrows with me tonight. And teach me the right way to raise Nozomi. Why would there be alcohol lying around? To tell you the truth, it was, and bursting, telling the truth rather, as it was and bursting into tears, talk about mood swings. There is alcohol in the gift-o-matic, we can make wine. How did she ever become a commander? I'll go check on Nozomi. Headed for Nozomi's room with the intention of using this chance to drive a wedge between her and Nozomi. We were in the middle of a war and a killing game. There was no time. Yeah, that's actually crazy. A war and a killing game? There was no time for anyone to be playing Happy Families with a prisoner. Oh, Takumi, sorry you had to see all of that just now. Yeah, about that. What happened actually? Do you mind telling me? I need to keep tabs on everyone because I'm technically the team leader, so... No, I don't mind. This might take a while, so come in. I need to... No, come outside first. You can talk about it while we kill some invaders. Takumi, you gotta multitask, my dude. Just let me gesture for me to step inside the room, and then... And then Ava was so mean to me. She wouldn't stop complaining about the soup I spent so much time making. She said it was bland, tasteless, and needs more seasoning. And on top of it, she said nobody will ever marry me if I kept cooking like this. She's so old-fashioned, things like that don't matter these days. This Nozomi vent for much longer than I expected. I was honestly surprised to see the side of her. I'd always pegged her as the grounded, long-suffering type who never complained. I could deal with her grumbling about me, but this time she went after my mother. She called her a trashy researcher who experimented on her own daughter, which is true. Wasn't that mean of her? She doesn't even know the whole story. Yeah, that was mean of her. She went too far. I decided to use this opportunity to drive a wedge between the two of them. I'm not surprised she's so heartless. She's oh, so here's the thing. A true blue school invader. Maybe this is how we learn the truth. She's only acting human-like to lull us into a false sense of security before she... Don't you dare talk about Ava like that. There we go. Thank you, Nozomi. Huh? She raised her voice so suddenly, I thought my eardrums might burst. What's gotten into you? You started talking bad about her first. I have the right, but I won't stand for hearing anyone else speak ill of her. That is a real daughter, actually. That's a real one. She is a real one. You know what, Nozomi? Everything I've said about you this episode, forget about it. I'll do it. A lot of respect here. Complaining about her and then turning around to desperately defend her was almost like Nozomi thought she was. Nozomi, you're being weird. Ava's not related to you or anything. I know you're not. Well, actually, I mean, they kind of have. She is closer related to. Actually, no, she's not. She's human. You're closer related to Ava, I think, than Nozomi is, low-key. I know you're emotionally attached to her because she saved your life, but there have to be boundaries. This is neither the time nor the place to be playing family with an invader. You'll die if you don't start focusing on the hunting game now. Nozomi lowered her eyes sadly, but I had no intention of holding back. I will keep urging her to stop this charade until she comes to her senses. The night I received Ava's blood, I had a dream. What dream? A dream where I relived Ava's life. So I was right. Nozomi saw Ava's memories too. Ava never wanted to become a soldier. She had to live up to the expectations of those around her. I could see this being like an actual Ava route, low-key. Because she was born with the powers of cryptoglobin. Elevated to the status of hero, she fought battle after battle while thinking in her heart, if only I could just hurry up and die. Oh man! I was surprised to learn that Ava felt that way. However, she stopped trying to seek death after one faithful day. The day she adopted her daughter, Commune. Yes, Commune. She's the daughter of Ava's dead older brother, so she's technically her niece. Ava's life changed completely after she adopted Commune. That is oh man, this is so crazy, dude! I actually almost do wish we played, like, this branch first, and then went to, like, the truth branch, because then I would have been like, okay, so this is Commune, and if we'd have gone down the truth branch, we could have gone to the rebellion branch, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Commune, we finally get to meet her. I think that would have been dope, dude. Oh man, that's still cool though. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man. Okay, we'll continue. Nozomi grabbed a pen and started drawing like what looked like a face in a notebook. Was this the Commune we were talking about? Commune was a bright young prodigy and refused to listen to Ava at first. She would mock Ava disrespectfully and cause her a lot of headaches. Ava was about to give up. She had no idea how to handle Commune. Until one night. Commune found herself secretly, Ava found Commune secretly crying by herself. She wailed and cried for her mommy and daddy just like a normal child. No, Commune had always been a normal child. Once Ava realized that, she held Commune in a tight embrace and made a promise. She promised to put aside Commune's status as a child prodigy and treat her the same way a real parent would. She promised to love her to the end, like she was her own flesh and blood. That must be why Ava was so desperate to keep living, even if it meant being taken as a prisoner. She didn't want to leave Commune alone in the world. Oh man. I mean, we knew that, but like still, man. I really, really, really do hope, and maybe this is the route that it happens. I do hope that there is a route where we do see a Commune and Ava reuniting. I wouldn't be surprised if this game didn't give that to us, because, you know, it's just something like you're longing for, but I do hope one ending. At least, there's 100 endings in this game, never mind. I take it all back. There's gotta be one where those two, you know, reunite. Ava's feeling for her daughter are genuine. That's why I felt comfortable enough speaking my mind to her. I should have been that way with my mom. If I'd just been honest with my feelings, with her feelings, about my feelings. I'm sorry, I can't read today. She wouldn't have. I know you feel guilty about what happened to your mother, and I won't deny that affection you feel for Ava is real. But can't you do all of that after surviving the second round? You're in second to last place at the moment. One wrong move and you'll be executed. So please, Nozomi, join the game tomorrow and start earning some points. Nozomi, why won't you look at me? I've misunderstood the school invaders. I used to think they were nothing but heartless monsters. But they're not. They have family and loved ones too. I saw in Ava's memories. And that's why... Oh no. She looked at me with determination and said...
That's why I won't fight the invaders anymore.
Well, I guess Nozomi's gonna die.
I will be the one to die in the second round.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I like the drama on this route a lot. And I do like that there is now a path that, because it felt like on this route and on a couple of the other routes, there's like no way we find out the truth about the school invaders. On this route, we somehow do. And I think it was a very creative way to get here. Let's continue. Also, I'm about to have an alarm go off, so let me turn that off. It was really good to cook for a little bit longer. Don't be absurd, Lady Nozomi. You mustn't be the one to die. You have to reconsider, Nozomi. We'll all be safe as long as you survive the second round. In the morning, I visited Nozomi's room with Tsubasa and Kiyoshika in tow. I asked them for help to dissuade Nozomi from her decision, but... I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not changing my mind. Nozomi stood firm in her decision, and eventually... her name on the leaderboard fell to last place. Uh-oh. Oh, how is Ava gonna feel about this? We're gonna have... oh boy. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Why does it seem like everything that can go wrong is going wrong? Is there no way for us to convince Lady Nozomi to change her mind? We have to get her mom to convince her to change her mind. Nozomi was hiding in Ava's cage until today, rather, with no intention of joining the hunt. She was already in last place and would be executed by the sponsor at this rate. The second round lasts until day 57, right? That's just 4 more days, including today. We should just force her to come with us, so whether she wants to or not. Of course, we can drag her out to the hunting ground. Yeah, and then if she doesn't participate in any battles, she'll still gain some points through the point sharing system. There has to be a way to gain points without laying a finger on invaders. Anyone present during a battle receives a percentage of the points earned. Alright, we'll go back to school, grab Nozomi, stuff her in a bag. That's so funny! And drag her out! I volunteer to be the one to bind up Lady Nozomi. I'll make sure, I'll make her look absolutely perfect in a diamond body harness. TMI about your bondage fetish. I'm sorry, what? Well, that might have r/whooshed me. I don't know what that is. Let's hurry up. A diamond harness? I don't know. We rushed back to school with every intent to kidnap Nozomi and drag her to the battlefield with us. It would be heavy-handed, but I wasn't beyond stooping, rather, to morally ambiguous actions to save a friend. That was how desperate I was feeling at the moment. But we were so focused on Nozomi that we failed to realize something very important. Desperation was the name of the game for everyone right now, and that included Takamaru's team. The moment we entered the courtyard after returning to the school, we were greeted by an unbelievable sight.
What?
Oh! What? Nozomi was covered in blood. She stood in front of Ava's cage with her weapon in hand, confronting Ima and Kako.
Miss Kirafuji, are you ever going to move out of the way?
Oh, are they trying to kill Ava for points?
We have business with Ava, not you. My dear sister needs to take her life to secure her position. Imagine how many points we can gain by dragging a commander outside and killing her. Won't you spare a thought for my dear sister's life?
Please, Nozomi. Give me the key to the cage. I don't want to die.
Nozomi is in last. You're not going to die.
No. I'm not letting you have her. Just run away, Nozomi. You'll die if you lose any more blood. I'll be fine. Get away and heal yourself. I can't. I'm not running away.
This is crazy.
This time. This time. This time. This time.
It's the 4 this times that she said earlier.
I'm going to protect Mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time she didn't get to finish the sentence. This time she did. I'm gonna protect Mom.
Ah!
What do you lily-livered cowards think you're doing to Lady Nozomi? Nozomi, are you okay? No, she's not okay. Guys, please protect Ava with me. Nozomi collapsed on the spot as soon as she had finished her sentence. We ran over to her and turned to face Takamaru's team. Hey, can't you explain what's going on, dimwit? What happened to your policy against hitting women, huh? Yeah, tell him, Takumi! Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Takamaru this round. I love him on so many other rounds, but this branch, he can eat a dick, respectfully.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Say something! I ain't got no choice. Ima and Kako are under my protection. I gotta step up. Kako's in deep shit and desperate times call for desperate measures, you getting me? Ain't stopping at nothing to save asses of those belonging to me. Even if I have to kill Nozomi, I'll fucking do it. Yeah, I can't with him right now. Snap. It was something broke in my head at that moment. Or maybe it may have been the sound of my me severing bonds with Takamaru's team. I thought you were better than this, but now I know that you're just trash. Somewhere deep down, I still held out hope that I could perhaps reconcile with Takamaru and the others someday. But now that possibility is completely crushed. This place is too small. Let's settle this in the courtyard. Winner gets to decide what to do with Ava. What do you say? Bring it on, Takumi. You know I hate beating around the bloody bush. I always knew it'd come down to a raw fight between you and me one day. And that day's today. Ava, take care of Nozomi until we're done. Let her drink some of your cryptoglobin if you're up for it. I will. Bring her to me quickly. We left Nozomi with Ava and moved to the schoolyard, where the battle between friends began. Hi, I'm fighting this fight. Where's Kako?
Don't hold back just because they're friends. They're out for our blood.
Not if we spill theirs first.
We can just use the revival-matic if anyone dies, but the idea of killing a friend is still uncomfortable.
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I actually do feel some kind of way about killing the Wonder Twins. But I'm gonna keep it another buck with you. I don't feel bad about killing Takamaru on this route at all.
Anyone lifting a finger against a maiden belongs to the lowest rung of existence in the warrior code.
Which is crazy because I am so pro Takamaru on the entire other half of this game.
The holy Jumanji's blade shall smite all such lowlifes. Prepare for divine punishment.
Like, I do respect and appreciate. Yeah, I was gonna say we 100% can't.
Let's go. I've got this. Time to use it. Say when.
We have to keep it together.
Good to go. Take that.
Parasha.
My turn.
Ima.
Take this.
Hey, what happened to? Hey, Takamaru, look at me dead in the eyes. What happened? What happened to? Yeah, we'll protect everybody. We gotta protect everybody under my umbrella. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you hit me for 1. That's crazy. Oh, you got a shield of 4, but I get 4 turns. So I'm kind of mad at him.
This should do it. Let's go.
I'm kind of mad at him. Yeah, hey, no, it's all you. It's all you, Uso.
It's
hey,
good to go.
Hey, you know what?
My turn. Say when. One last strike.
Get him with the ult attack. I don't ever use ult attacks anymore, for real. Hit him.
Damn, I'm trash.
You are. 1,000,000% you're trash. I'm so mad, dude. I'm so angry with him. After our victory, we brought Takamaru, Ima, and Kako's bodies to the revival-matic. Once the revival process started, we hurried back to the courtyard to check on Nozomi's injuries. And there we saw.
It's okay, Nozomi. You'll be okay. Come on, drink my blood.
This is crazy. Ava was trying to share some blood with Nozomi. Nozomi was in a stupor, frantically suckling on Ava's blood directly. It's like a baby sucking on the teat. Looking almost like a nursing child. Like a baby on the teat.
I protected you.
Oh. Nozomi cried as she held on tightly to Ava.
I protected you this time, Mom. I've always wanted to protect you.
I appreciate it, Nozomi. But there's no need for you to do that anymore. It's the duty of a mother to protect her daughter, and never the other way around. So promise me, you'll protect yourself from now on.
And that one line itself might actually get Nozomi to be like, hey yo, let's kill some invaders.
'Cause you are my beloved daughter.
After that, we carried an unconscious Nozomi to her room and called Yugumu to treat her. We were deeply indebted to Ava for saving Nozomi's life more than once. But now that this has happened, we couldn't let her stay in the school for much longer. We decided to... You gotta go. This is good enough. Thank you for seeing me off. Okay, farewell, Ava. Release Ava from her cage that very day and allowed her to leave the school. Here's some food and water for your journey ahead. And your mask as well. It was a gift from your daughter, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. I didn't think I would be able to return home alive. What are your plans, Ava? Will you rejoin the Invader Army? No, I can't go back to being a soldier. I failed to carry out my infiltration mission and even got captured. The army views me as a shameful traitor now. The infiltration mission? Oh yeah, on this route you didn't learn about it, actually. You see, there's a bomb inside my body. My mission was to get close to everyone as a captive and then blow myself up, taking you all out with me. All of us, including yourself? What's the point of that? I had no choice but to agree to it. My daughter's future was at stake. Commune's future? My daughter is a young prodigy. If she's already made a name for herself as a scientist, despite her tender age. Unfortunately, her bright mind attracted the attention of the army. They forcefully appointed her as a military researcher and made her develop fearsome weapons for them day in and day out. In order to free her from that anguish, I had to help bring into this war. And killing us all would have done that. But weren't you afraid? You were going to die as well. I didn't mind. I knew it would grant my daughter the freedom that she so deserved. And I was prepared to die for that, wearing the mask that she made for me, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill you. Because I gained one more daughter here. Ugh. Yeah. Ava chose to abandon her suicide mission after growing close to Nozomi. And as a result, she no longer had a place in the army. Ava, do you have anywhere to go? You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared a safe house specifically for situations like this. My daughter and I will be hiding there for a while. I was hoping I could bring my other daughter with me as well, but I don't suppose you would agree to it. Nope, sorry, that won't be happening. Nozomi's a precious friend of ours. That is a shame. Ava looked down with a tearful expression. Parting with Nozomi was clearly painful for her. Nozomi will be sad to see you suddenly gone when she wakes up. Yeah, but it's not like this is goodbye forever. We'll meet again someday, as long as we're all still living. Indeed. I'm sure we will meet again. If this war comes to an end someday, I'll certainly be inviting Nozomi to my house.
Tell Nozomi that I'll come back for her.
Yeah, I'm really vibing with this red, dude. This is the Ava progressions that I wanted to see. This is the Ava character work that I wanted to see when she's not brainwashed, dude. Thank goodness. And even the Ava stuff that we got on the other row, where I was like, dang, she's in such a tough position this entire time. Man. Good stuff, huh? With those parting words, Ava left the Last Defense Academy. Turning around several times to stare wistfully at the school as she did. So we got, what, 2 days left to earn some points? 1 day left to earn some points? Oh, Ava left. Nozomi woke up 2 days later thanks to everyone's round-the-clock care. She didn't seem too upset when we told Ava that, when she was told that Ava left the school. That's great. Now she'll be able to reunite with Commune. Family should always stick together. I'm really happy for her. I'm sorry we released her while you were asleep, Nozomi. Don't be. It was about time I gave her back to Commune. As long as she's happy, rather, I have no regrets. Now I can die in peace. You can't. She said she'll come back for you. What? She's determined to reunite with you again one day and to adopt you as her daughter too. Ava wants to adopt me? Huh? She would be so heartbroken, thinking she could reunite with her daughter one day, only to learn that she already had been killed. You gotta kill some invaders, girlie. Nozomi, are you really going to die and leave her behind? Surely, of all people, you would understand what it feels like to be left behind by a beloved relative. Hey, Takumi's cooking. He was like, you gave me the one bit of dialogue I needed to save Nozomi's life, Ava. Are you really gonna inflict that same pain onto Ava? Please, Nozomi, can't you put your feelings aside for now and join the hunt for the 2 remaining days? I'd be sad if you died too, you know? Nozomi was silent. She seemed to be thinking hard about something. She must have been weighing her options in her heart. Would her resistance to killing invaders outweigh her desire to see Ava again? After what seemed like forever, Nozomi finally came to a decision. Alright. I'll do it. I'll rejoin the hunt so that I can see Ava again. Awesome. Excellent. Upon hearing her declaration, we immediately sprang into action. The Alliance members gathered in my room for an emergency meeting. Boom! Among Us. The topic of discussion, how to get Nozomi out of last place. The main issue here is the point difference between Nozomi and Kako in 8th place. Nozomi stopped hunting for a whole week, so the gap is bound to be significant. We need to close that gap by tomorrow, but Kako would be frantically trying to gain more points as well. It was unlikely we could close the existing gap by using the usual hunting methods. Was there a way for us to earn a large amount of points quickly? Or were our hands tied? If only there were a nest of metal slimes congealing somewhere nearby. Those blobs are perfect for EXP farming. Now that is a reference I do get. This is not the sort of game we're discussing right now, Kiyoshika. Wait, that's it! What? Of course, if the enemy won't come to us, we'll just have to go to them and we can attack one of their bases. There should be a commander there and they'll be worth a lot of points. Sounds like you have a particular base in mind. Yes, we infiltrated it and destroyed it in my future. That's why I'm sure we'll find a commander there, and if we kill them, the points will be rolling in, baby. Rolling, 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 rolling. Where is that base located? Southwest of the school. If memory serves, I roughly remember how to get there. It's quite a distance away, but it shouldn't take long if we take the school bus. It's too dangerous to just walk into an enemy base. I'm not worth the risk. You absolutely are. Every warrior aspires to lay down their lives for a friend in need. In fact, why are we not leaving right now? I'll drive. Help me get it ready, guys. Oh my gosh, are we gonna do it? All of us immediately headed to the parking lot and prepared the bus for departure. Here's the problem though, if Kako dies, Ima's going to be a problem. The engine's good to go. The tires are ready for the road. Hop on board, everyone. As we were climbing onto the bus, where the hell do you think you're going, Takumi? Takamaru, what are you doing here?
Hey!
Saw y'all running around like chickens with your heads cut off. You had to be up to something, so I watched you, and here I am.
Hey!
Where the hell do you think you're headed? Where there's a commander, I bet. Take us with you. I ain't letting you guys hog all the points by yourselves. Buzz off, Takamaru, unless you want me to kill you again. That's crazy. Max capacity for the bus is 5, so I'm afraid we can't take more passengers. Be gone, foul fools. Your wretched feet would pollute the floor of this bus. We stood protectively in front of the bus as we faced Takamaru. I'd watch my tone if I were you.
Hey.
What makes you think we'll let you leave this bus? Let this bus leave rather if we aren't allowed on it. Maybe we'll shoot the tires, maybe I'll shoot the tires out with my rifle. Ima and Kako popped out from behind the bus. I hadn't noticed them at all. Sorry, Taka, you ain't the only ones fighting against time here. Let us on the bus, or the bus never leaves the school. Poison. Ugh. You got us back into a corner, holding the bus hostage like that. Guess we'll have no choice but to take them with us. But that defeats the whole purpose. If everyone hunts in the same place, we'll all get more or less get the same points. Nothing to do but leave it to fate now. We're just gonna have to massacre every enemy that moves and pray that Nozomi gets most of the points. Damn it, why is this always happening to us? Every time it seemed like things were going our way, something would always come to kick us back to square one. Takamaru, just so you know, our destination is an enemy base where we expect them to throw us an rather fiery, unwelcoming party. Bring it on, I say. I'll wipe the floor with their asses and rack up more points than y'all can count. Wipe the floor with whoever you want as long as it's not us. Let's call a truce until the base is destroyed. Conditions are simple, friendly fire is strictly prohibited, and we'll help each other in battle so that no one from our side dies. We have a deal. Sounds fair to me. We're all about fairness here, aren't we? No, we're not. Infighting is a recipe for disaster, especially in enemy territory. Fine. You got yourselves a deal. Now make space for us already.
Hey!
That base will never know what hit them. Ima, Kako, get your asses and get ready to kick some serious ass. Well, then we boarded the bus and set out for the enemy base. Oh man, I wasn't expecting them to come with us. Huh. Made our way to the destination with Tsubasa at the wheel. Not long after, we finally arrived. And there's the base, a classic. Oh my, it's bigger than I expected. All the better to fuck it up. Come on, Ima, Kako, let's beat the shit out of every last one of them. Hey, wait, it's too dangerous to charge in like that. First, let's whittle down their forces. I would have let them charge. Well, I don't want them dead before someone gets eliminated, so we can't do that. First, let's whittle down their forces as much as we can without being noticed. Then, when they get spooked, we can strike them all at once. Sounds like a pain in the ass. Listen, there's a stealth mission. Don't make any loud noises. If you really want to talk, lower your voice. Ava? Huh? Nozomi, lower your voice. Tsubasa quickly put a hand on an agitated Nozomi to quiet her. My, it's not every day I get to hear Nozomi scream. I just sense Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. Ava can't be in this base. She should have gone back to her daughter. But this aura, it definitely belongs to Ava. I just know. What is she doing here? Don't tell me. They captured her. Stay calm, Lady Nozomi. Take slow, deep breaths again, rather, in through the nose, out through the mouth. That's the Lamaze territory, technique for labor pains. Was Nozomi right? Was Ava really at the space? No, wait, it didn't matter. Whether she was here or not wouldn't change what we had to do. Nozomi, forget about Ava for now and just focus on hunting down enemies to gain points. But press the pause button on your stubborn streak while we're here, Nozomi. You do understand that the rest of us are risking our lives for you, right? Don't trample on our sincere desire to keep you alive. Nozomi lowered her head, visibly defeated at Yugamu's chiding. I felt for her, but she needed to hear those words. Alright, let's do this. Let the contest begin, and may the best hunter win. So, is this a battle I can skip? You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess... No, it's a battle I can skip. This is the same old, same old. That's unfortunate. I was hoping they'd be like, oh yeah, we can get some points, but it's just we control everybody. I was kind of... So what I was really hoping was, them on the right would be like red enemies that I could not actually control. But that is not the case.
What is this, a newbie map? These small fries ain't moving the needle on our scores at all.
Oh, Commander! Where are you? Won't you grace us with your presence?
Yoo-hoo, Commander! Don't be such an umbilical cord.
What kind of insult is that, Kako?
Your mother was a tanuki and your father wears tacky eyeshadow.
Sheesh, you don't have better insults than that?
I think that was pretty good.
Be careful what you wish for, ladies. I sense a powerful presence drawing closer.
Damned commander has finally decided to show their face, huh?
Well, it can't be Queen Zell, can it? I guess it is. I was gonna say, don't we need 2 turns to take you out?
Oh, great. This guy.
Yeah, how do we shoot it out of the sky?
The bastard is flying around in the goddamn air! I'm gonna knock you off your smug perch, asshole!
How obnoxious. We won't be able to hit him if he's up there.
You fought him before, right, Takumi? How did you beat him last time?
Kurara did it.
Last time, it was thanks to Karada.
Huh? Kurata?
Yeah. We attacked surface-to-air artillery Kurata made. But we can't use that approach this time.
Then I'll do it. I'll do it in her place.
Nozomi, are you sure you know how?
No, but what else are we gonna do?
I'll just be copying what I saw her do. But I'll try. I'll figure it out.
Okay, take it away. Everyone else, cover her!
I feel like Nozomi should get the most points for doing this. You know? I guess they spent time together, I suppose. Hey, Nozomi, chill for about 2 more seconds, okay?
Sorry for the wait. It's
Big
all
preach.
ready.
Alright, take your shot. Bam! Also, the sponsor, since we're taking out a commander, should give us some bonus syringes, right? I'm just kind of invested in what the story is going to be since Ava's presence is here somewhere. Ava has...
This one's got killer stamina. I'll give him that.
Did we... no, we didn't fight Quinzel on this route. That was the killing game. No, I'm sorry. The mystery route. She told that stupid joke about Quinzel. Said that Quinzel sucks, so they really don't get along. So I guess maybe it was Quinzel who potentially captured her. And we do know that there's a cage in here because Ima's been in this cage before, I think. Go ahead.
No. If he had died from that blow just now, Nozomi's score would have gone through the roof.
He ain't got nothing on us on the ground. Ima, Kako, get him!
Okay, Imakako, don't get him. Zombie, take the shot. Oh, the pain. It hurts. For some reason, I thought Quinzel's lines were voiced here. Why? Why would you do something so cruel? This isn't how I want things to go either. I commit enough murders without love, during my day job. Do you really think nothing of doing such horrific things? We would have had peace here if you hadn't come and attacked. We did attack you this time, but you guys were the attackers all the other times. What are you talking about? You were the ones who attacked us first. Huh? We're the ones who attacked first? One of them called us invaders before, too. What does this mean? Is he trying to say humanity does something to destroy Earth? Who gives a shit what the enemy thinks? We've got more important stuff to settle here. Like deciding who gets to kill this guy. Kill? You're gonna kill me? No, stop, I'm not ready to die. Crying and wailing, he tried to crawl away from us. Just roll over and give up, bastard. You're dying today whether you're ready or not. But by whom? Takamaru, can't we just all agree to let Nozomi deal the finishing blow this time? She's in last place and will be executed if she doesn't gain more points. But if she does, then Kako will die. Shut the fuck up. Kako's not doing so well on the leaderboard either, so I say we let her have the kill. But if Nozomi hadn't blasted the commander of the sky, we wouldn't have. We all would have been dead by now. It's only right that the MVP of the battle has the right to the most valuable part of the spoils. It's nice that all of you are so concerned about Miss Kirifuji, but she's not even here, you know? Huh? At Ima's prompting, we looked around to find that Nozomi had indeed gone missing. Where could she have gone? Wait, I think I know. I sensed Ava's presence. She's probably somewhere in the base. She went looking for Ava. I'll go find her. Don't you dare finish off the commander before I get back. Ran off at full speed, searching the base for Nozomi. Gosh darn it, Nozomi. Nozomi, you keep causing for she's gonna die. Or Ava's gonna let her kill her for the points. Oh, dude. That might be a decision we have to make, actually. Where are you, Nozomi? I ran around the base as fast as my legs could carry me trying to find her. Checked every area until finally I found her. Ava, talk to me. I saw Nozomi trying to rouse a groggy-looking Ava in her arms. Ava really was here. But where am I? Thank goodness you're awake. Why am I here? I left your school and got captured on the way to the safe house, and then I wake up and Nozomi's here. Nozomi! Ava jolted completely awake, and she stared at her in astonishment. And Takumi as well. What are you two doing here? Oh, we should be asking you the same thing. Why are you at an enemy outpost? Unfortunately, I was discovered and caught by soldiers. Since I was a traitor who could not even sacrifice her life to the cause, I was brought here and interrogated mercilessly. That's insane. How could they do that to you? We're in the middle of a war, and everyone's trying to get a leg up when they can. But never mind me, what are you doing here? To find you, of course. Just being able to see you again has made my life worth living. Nozomi had clearly given up on her will to live. The non-stop killing had taken a toll on her. You came here to find me? By the way, Nozomi, there's an infirmary somewhere deep in the space. Could you be a dear and fetch me some bandages and painkillers from there? My whole body aches. Of course, I'll be right back. Wait, no, hold on, Nozomi. Once she was out of sight, Ava turned to me and looked me dead in the eye. Now tell me why you're really here. Lamau, that's hilarious. She was like, okay, go fetch me some things, daughter. So what's really going on? How Nozomi was in last place in the invader hunt. How we came to pull her rank up. How we defeated the squad 4 commander Quinzel. Now Nozomi threw away the chance to deal the finishing blow. Takamaru's team probably killed Quinzel by now. They have no reason to wait after all. This means Nozomi's position in last is set in stone. Then Nozomi will... she'll be executed at midnight tomorrow. No, is there no way to stop the execution? None at all. The sponsor's way too strong. And not just that, we don't know how many bodies they have at their disposal. Yugen seem to have an idea how to defeat the sponsor permanently, but he still needed time to get the plan ready. I'm not going to just let Nozomi die. How can she continue to think of others, even in the face of her own death? Sacrificing herself so that no one else has to get hurt. That's what love means to her. Her mother demanded nothing but sacrifices to her. From her, rather. Despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl, that poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart. Where's the fairness in that? Thump, thump, thump. She's like, he. Anger. It wasn't acceptable by any means. Neither the unjust death of Nozomi was about to face, nor the adults who raised Nozomi to embrace that way of life. With tears in her eyes and breathing heavily, Ava tilted her head to look at the sky, almost as if she was praying to the heavens. While still in that position, her expression grew solemn. And then... squelch? She thrust her fingers... into her own 2 eyes? What are you doing, Ava? Stop it, you'll blind yourself. Ugh. Oh, no. My cries fell on deaf ears as Ava's fingers dug deeper into her eye sockets. Man, if I had a nickel for every person who would pretty much gouge their own eyes out, I'd have 2 nickels. Which ain't a lot. But it's weird that it's happened twice in this game. Until finally. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting at all. Did I scare you? Yeah. Well, I guess I'm back down to 1 nickel. Thanks, Ata. The best place to hide something is just beneath your eyeballs. No one would ever look there during a body search. What are these, chips? I entrust them to you. Decipher the red one once you return to the school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. And who would that be? Next up. This time, Ava plunged her fingers into her mouth and reached deep into her throat and pulled out. And what is this now? A bead? This is a remote detonator. Press it to blow up the bomb inside my body. She is gonna sacrifice herself for Nozomi. As I mentioned before, there's a bomb inside of my body, and the detonator is hidden in the little finger inside my left hand. But I wouldn't be able to use that detonator if my hands and feet were restrained, right? So I hid another detonator in my stomach. She pushed the bead-sized switch into my hand and made me hold it. Gross. When Nozomi gets back, make her press the button firmly and tightly. I'll minimize the explosion with my own power so you won't be hurt by the blast. What? Huh? I muttered incoherently, unable to understand what she was trying to tell me to do. If the bomb inside her body went off, Ava would... But she'll die. Yes, I'm asking you to kill me. I'm one of the targets in this invader hunt, right? Killing me would surely move Nozomi out of last place. That might save her, yes, but what's the point if you end up dying? You'll never see Commune again if you're dead. I do so dearly wish I could see her again and hold her while we fell asleep just like we used to. Man, they still won't get to reunite on this round, dude. Oh! Whatever. But this is my unavoidable fate. It ain't unavoidable, Ava. I'm sure there's one route where we all get through this, including you. One route where everyone gets through this, including you, and I'm gonna find it, Ava. I'm gonna have to probably jump through a bunch of routes, Ava, but I'm gonna find it, girl. How could I call myself a mother if I just sat back and watched my daughter die? It goes against my very being. I refuse to lose this warm and comfortable glow in my heart. Ava was smiling brightly, and as she said those words, I am Ava, the paragon of nature, and champion of the masses. But this title has been too heavy for me to carry, for I have never been the military sort.
I am Ava, mother of 2 girls. Now that's a title that sits right with me.
Hey. Y'all. I joke about the whole, like, okay, it's not usually a joke, but I often bring up the MILF things. Ava shooting up the ranks here is not just by saying a mother of 2 girls. I think the back-to-back lines there have hit very hard from what we've seen Ava have to go through, and just knowing Ava's story.
To earn my title as mother, there's something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love.
Go ahead, Ava.
And the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
Ava. Just then. Sorry I took so long. Nozomi came back with an armful of bandages and medicine bottles. Sorry, which of these are painkillers? I couldn't read the labels, so that's actually fair. She can't read in their language. So I brought everything. Ava glanced at me and gave me a small nod, trying to signal to me with her hands to do it now. Nozomi would gain a ton of points if she killed Ava, but was this really the best choice? Would Nozomi ever be able to handle killing with her own 2 hands? Someone she considered a mother figure? Would it even be morally right for us to kill Ava, someone who's become our ally at this point? Oh no, it's a choice, dude. Oh man. So hear me out. The right answer is certainly yes. The wrong answer is no. You know what I mean? So I feel like we'll get an ending if we just click no. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say no in the hopes that I get a quick ending. You know what I mean? Just very quickly get our 42, so we'll be 2 ahead when it comes to episodes at the end of this. No, I can't do it. I can't kill you, Ava. You're not thinking clearly, Takumi. If you don't kill me now, Nozomi will die. But I just can't. You're basically an ally to us at this point. Listen to me. You need to do this for Nozomi. You must kill me. Press that button now. You two, what's this killing stuff about? It's like this, Nozomi. I explained the situation. I told her how Ava was offering to die in order to save her. You can't be serious, Ava. I would never kill you to keep myself alive. Just being able to see you again was enough for me. I'm ready to die now. Do not speak of death so easily. A kind-hearted child like you deserves to keep on living. Say it again. Kill me. I'll say it again. Kill me now, quick, before it's too late. Ava kept yelling at Nozomi to kill her, but Nozomi wouldn't give in. You have to do it now. You have to kill me. Why won't you listen to me? Her loud shouts slowly softened into anguish cries. Now here's the problem. I feel like our team will hear this and like Kako will just take the shot. Please, Nozomi.
Please, Nozomi! Please, kill me!
Her desperate pleading was suddenly interrupted by another voice. Yep. You wanna die so much, Ava? You won't mind if I'll kill you myself. Oh, Takamaru? Didn't think Ava would be here too. We get to hunt 2 commanders at once, lucky us. The squad 4 commander's already dead. Killing Ava will put us into a safe spot for a long time to come. Damn it, I forgot about them. Should have known that these point grubbers might find Ava as well. Yeah. Sorry, Takamaru, but if it's Ava you want, you have to get through me first. You bet. I've been wanting to get revenge for what you did anyway. You're not getting away this time, Ava. Takamaru, please, you can't kill Ava. She has a daughter. Do you really want to make that innocent girl an orphan? Nozomi made a last-ditch effort to appeal to Takamaru's compassion, but to no avail. Huh? Come on, come get some, Takumi. Huh? Gra. Yeah. A fierce fight against our allies broke out over Ava's fate. Takumi? Nozomi. Halfway through, Tsubasa and Yugumu spotted us and joined the battle, making it even more intense than before. Yeah, I feel like we're all gonna take each other out. Ugh. Nozomi! When Nozomi got injured, Ava lost her cool and transformed. Let's go! Throwing everything into greater confusion. You dare hurt my daughter? Duh? You're no mother, you're just a freaky school invader. We kept fighting each other to the point where we had become unable to discern who was on whose side. Finally, in this enemy base far away from the academy, the special defense unit was completely annihilated, not by the enemy, but by each other. Well, yeah, I assume that was gonna happen of some sort. A very quick ending, very quick, very quick. Battle for Ava's points. Interesting. Number 89 as well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Pop that. Little 42, and now let's actually go to where this route wants us to go. Like, usually these routes will, and that's not entirely true, usually these routes will, like, steer you, like, clearly this is the way to progress the story. This one, you know, it'll lead to some sort of bad ending. Kill Ava. And while I feel like this ending was quick, I feel like it was quick in the sense that it was like, I could believe that Takumi would say no. Some of these choices in this game, and I'll say this now, since we're probably getting close to the close of the episode, some of the choices in this game feel like, Takumi, I feel like he would never really say this option for real. This feels like a real moral quandary where I could see Takumi saying no. We can't do this and maybe we'll find some other way. which would turn out to end up being, oh wow, everybody's fighting because Takamaru is insane, Ima's insane, and Kako is going to be, you know, Kako's impressionable. And so being around two insane gentlemen, she's going to also be insane. We're killing Ava, unfortunately. Because I'll tell you what, this Ava route has been really good. Nozomi? What? I grabbed Nozomi's hand and pushed the detonator into her palm.
I love you, Nozomi. Try to get along with Commune.
Oh, no, man, dude. Oh. They do get along, Ava, in another round, in the rebellion round, before they are forced to, you know, they both can't live. Then I folded Nozomi's fingers closed, crushing the detonator in her hand, and then... Huh? Everything was enveloped in a dazzling light. I heard a sound like a water balloon popping. Oh, gross. After the light came into utter darkness, blinded by the powerful light, I was unable to see. Time had passed. Gradually my vision returned. I opened my eyes, but... What did I see here? No trace of Ava to be found. What just happened? Is there some issue with the lighting? With the lighting is crazy. Is everyone okay? Wait, where's Ava? Nozomi didn't seem to understand what had happened yet. Her eyes darted around the room in search of Ava. She's hurt. She shouldn't be moving around. Nozomi eagerly looked around for Ava, concerned for her injured mother, without ever realizing she had become the pool of blood on the ground.
Where did you go, Ava?
Yo, this route is... this route's almost hitting me harder than... And it's not even this entire route, it's this one section is almost hitting me harder than the whole truth section. Not even the whole truth section, really just the end of the truth section was the one part that got me. This part is kind of getting me too. And it's really effective use of the actual voice lines, you know what I mean? Just like a couple of voice lines in here. Like the one voice line from Ava, and then the very last line was voiced from Nozomi that was like, "Where did you go, Ava?" Nobody spoke a word while we drove home. Everyone was probably worried after seeing Nozomi faint upon learning of Ava's death. And she did it all by herself. We gently laid the unconscious Nozomi down in her bed. And then, just as we were about to head to the leisure lounge to check the scoreboard... Another one?
Intruder alert. Defense.
Okay, well that's actually surprising. There should only be one more invader. An invader attack? Give us a break already. Of course they did attack now. The school was left undefended. So they dispatched an army to storm an empty castle. That was quick. We need to get back to the war room. Rushed out of Nozomi's room.
Yeah!
Yeah, dummies. We got to the war room. Takamaru awkwardly averted his eyes. Well, it makes sense that he wasn't keen on working together, given that we haven't been getting along. I love how tense this is. Yeah, you have just been... It's so crazy that you're here and alive, but you have been so... I don't want to say not important, but not involved in this route since Hiroko died, you know what I mean? You've been keeping to your own, killing invaders when and wherever. Everybody's been at each other's throats lately. Won't be long until everyone starts killing one another. Don't say stuff like that. Nobody's in the mood for your jokes right now. Kill each other, kill each other. Don't have time to argue. Special defense unit, roll out. Who's even left? Oh, it's the one I always forget about. The, I think the orb-looking one? I don't remember the name, but I do remember who this is gonna be, I think. It is literally one I always forget about.
The commander should show up any moment now.
But we won't get points if we defeat her on school grounds, right?
Boring.
Stop running your mouths and focus. Here they come.
Well, I mean, I don't blame Kako because, you know, she's on the dying fence. There's the orb.
Here I come.
Do you know what month it is, Zenta? Do you know? Crazy work. Man, poor Ava, dude. Dang, I'm really feeling for Ava, dude. And I think most of it is because I've been waiting for a route for when Ava has not been brainwashed. And that's really the Ava character.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here.
Zenta, I was trying to have a discussion. Shut up. The Ava characterization that I was expecting was pretty much all on this route. It was way more than what I was expecting, to be honest. It leaned way more into motherly than I was expecting. But like, I'm also really glad that it kind of gave us a sense of, oh my gosh, Nozomi knows kind of more so the truth of these school invaders, that they're not just like mindless X, Y, and Z whatevers.
My soul shall live on eternally, and it will.
No, it won't. With those final words, something strange happened to Zenta's body. It blew up. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing into a plume of smoke. Just like Ava.
Can't say I expected she would self-destruct.
I felt dizzy as I recalled what Ava did to herself just last night. Seems like the commanders would rather die than be held prisoner.
Man, now we can't get her cryptoglobin. What a waste!
Yeah, sponsor, what are you gonna do about that?
Who cares? I'm already crazy strong!
But who cares? Okay, I do kind of love Darumi. I'm gonna keep it. Everything is still peachy keen with her. Darumi's cackling signaled the end of the battle. We all detransformed. Very good. We rush to the leisure lounge to check on our rankings. It should be okay. Nozomi should no longer be at the bottom. She gained a ton of points for Ava's death. She can't be in last place, you kept saying to yourself, and then a feeling. Oh. The heartbeat was kind of crazy. A feeling of mix of hope and unease rolling into my chest. I looked up at the leaderboard. I was in for a surprise. What? Oh, well, nothing of value was lost today. Yugamu being down there is not really that surprising. I kind of expected him to be in last. Nozomi has risen from the bottom of the ranks, but in her place.
Why is Kyoshika in last place?
I had a feeling this might happen. How did you know this would happen? What happened? Why did the rankings change so much? Last night, Ima, Kako, and Takamaru finished off the Squad 4 commander. We let our guard down, and they took our kill, so they got a ton of points. Takamaru's team had the points from the Squad 4 commander, and Nozomi and I had the points from Ava. This lowered Tsubasa, Yugamu, and Kyoshika's ranking, putting them in dead last. Oh. The second round ends today. If Kyoshika doesn't get out of last by midnight, she's gonna get executed, but also Tsubasa has to do the same thing. Where is she? We need to go tell her. Kyoshika is tending to Nozomi. She didn't seem remotely concerned about her ranking. She's more worried about Nozomi. Why are the girls from the second to last Defense Academy so kind? Why do they all... Well... Kurara, for real. Why do they have to be so selfless? She's going to die. But also Tsubasa. We quickly called Kyoshika to my room for an emergency meeting. We need to discuss how to gain points before the day was over to get Kyoshika out. No, here's the thing. Kyoshika, Yugamu, and Tsubasa are all below them. You all have to get out of last. Do you have any idea where we could find another enemy base? No, the outpost we went to yesterday is the only one I know about. Are there any places where it would be likely to find a commander? A place that seems like it could be their habitat or something? So here's the thing. I think we did find a base before that was like underground, but that we never have gone to ever. You know what I mean? Like when we actually go exploring, I feel like there is another outpost that we physically see underground that we've never gone to. And I feel like that's the one piece of the map that we have not ever explored. No, I think we did explore it, actually. I think we've explored that thing, in the Box of Blessings route, and that's where there's that spa That's where you find one of the boxes of blessings. Never mind. So then, and I think that one has been named as abandoned. So now I actually don't think there's anywhere else on the map where we haven't gone. I know there's that cabin all the way in the woods, but I think that's, I think we're led to believe that that's like, I don't know, the cabin of Veshnus's old master or something. Anywho. I have no idea. The commanders should all be gone as of this morning. There aren't any left as far as I knew. Without any commanders, how in the world can we score a lot of points? What do we do? What do we do? There's gotta be a way to save Kiyoshika.
It's okay, Sir Takumi.
Kiyoshika squeezed my hands. You saved Lady Nozomi in a show of heroism. I'm fine so long as she survives. Fine? No. This whole thing is pointless if you die. Moko told me I had to take care of you guys. My cutie pies are in your hands now, Takumi. I know you've got what it takes to keep Nozomi and Kiyoshika safe. I can't break my promise. But if I move up in the ranks, someone else will, in our allegiance, might end up dead instead, rather. Am I mistaken? She was right. Most of our allies were at the bottom of the rankings. Lifting Kiyoshika out of last place would likely condemn another of our allies to death instead.
My desire to live is not so strong that I would sacrifice a comrade. The way of the samurai is a path that leads to death.
That is fair.
I will die honorably.
No, can't we do something? I don't want you to die, Kiyoshika. I feel like Yugumu halfway planned for him to be in last, but whatever. My life will scatter like petals in the wind in the sea, but I will not die in vain. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm taking down some of those accursed sponsors with me. Seemed like Kiyoshika was ready to die. She pulled out her trusty Holy Jumanji sword from its sheath and spoke to it with a serene expression. Holy Jumanji sword, tonight we fight gloriously on our way to hell.
No. Stop fighting and die quietly.
Yugumu suddenly blurted out something no one saw coming. Yugumu, what was that? I said she should die quietly. It's just more convenient that way. The blood rushed to my face. How could he say that to a friend who was about to die? Well, he has a plan. Yugumu, do you have any idea what you're saying? Wait, Sir Takumi. I was about to grab Yugumu when Kiyoshika stopped me. Sir Yugumu may be a perverted assassin, but he's not heartless. I'm sure he said what he said for a reason. Is that right? Confronted by Kiyoshika, Yugumu awkwardly averted his eyes and sighed. Kiyoshika, you've always wanted to know how to kill the sponsor, haven't you? But how exactly are you going to kill the sponsor, so Yugumu? I've been so curious I can barely eat. Right, because I myself can't imagine how it's possible. I'd appreciate it if you could tell me before my journey down the river Styx. I'll be able to die in peace if I know how they can be killed. About that, well, Yugumu's voice trembled.
We need to use the life of the person in last place.
That's what I assumed was the thing. Save? Not save. A new day began as the clock struck midnight, which meant... Hunters of the Special Defense Unit gather in the schoolyard immediately. The closing ceremony for the second round is upon us. We're called to the schoolyard by announcement. I'm surprised that line isn't voiced. There we were all forced to watch Kiyoshika's execution. Kiyoshika, I'm sorry. Huh? I ain't saying sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry. I said I'd kill anyone if it keeps my people alive. I'm so sorry, Kiyoshika. We'll make a grave for you. It's the least we can do. At least they seem kind of... It's weird because it's a killing game. And it's like the twins are just trying to stay alive. And I respect that. It's a killing game. And at least they have respect for the dead. Takamaru's just like, I ain't gonna say sorry. I still ain't gonna say sorry. He is the problem here. Just like nectar, Kiyoshika Magadori's cryptoglobin was rather delicious. It went down smooth. It gave Kurara Uzuzuki's a run for its money. Thanks to her contribution, I've gotten stronger still. Light coursed along the sponsors' bodies, their magnitude of their presence growing instantly. They'd all grown more powerful. This round was quite the thrill. It was particularly entertaining watching you all race to throw each other to the wolves. You were so ugly when you were fighting over that commander at the enemy base. Sponsor gave a hearty belly laugh, amused to see us at odds with each other. I will grant you all some respite as your reward for surviving the second round. Once you are recharged, you'll be in fine shape for the third round. No, there won't be a third round. Yugumu had chosen that moment to speak up. I couldn't hear you. Could you say that again, Yugumu Omokage? Are you deaf? Let me repeat myself. I said that your game is done here and now. Oh, and why is that? Why? Because you're going to die, obviously. The very next moment. Good. The sponsor suddenly began to twist and writhe in agony. Are they in pain or something? They're holding their stomachs. Was it something they ate? Something they ate? It couldn't have. I couldn't have described it better myself. You, what have you done to me? Oh, I haven't done anything. The one to blame here is our dear Kiyoshika. Now, the secret to the sponsor's strength is their inscrutability. You know nothing of what they look like or their biology. When everything is unknown, it becomes impossible to uncover their weakness. It's been a month since they showed up, and we still don't even have so much as a clue as what they really are. We do have one clue, but you don't know about it. You know what I mean? The Gyai scream when they died. The only thing we know is that the sponsor's weak point is their suit, but that was meaningless when there were so many of them. They keep their cards close to their chests, and that's what makes them so strong, but they willingly gave up their invincible position due to their own greed. Whenever all of you execute one of our friends, you absorb their cryptoglobin to grow stronger. When the bees absorb the blood, it's immediately distributed throughout all of your bodies. All of you grow stronger simultaneously. I realized that after seeing Shoma's execution. Middling in flavor, yet ample in nutrients. Thanks to his contribution, we've become stronger still. Cling, cling, cling. That very instant you gave up your greatest advantage. Chaos is mighty because it is incomprehensible, but the moment you revealed your true nature, you threw it all away. Yeah, I figured he was going to be sacrificing himself, but I guess he would have tried to convince Kako to sacrifice instead. You grew stronger by absorbing cryptoglobin. Once that was clear, then... Aha, it's like the legend of the Yamato no Orochi. Yamato no Orochi? In short, we poison their food. Doesn't matter how many bodies they have, if all of them eat the same thing, they can all get poisoned at once. The cryptoglobin they absorb courses through their bodies, so I simply need to develop a poison that acts on cryptoglobin. Sure, that might work, but in order to poison them, I have to load Kiyoshika's blood with deadly poison in advance. No! That's why I warned everyone to stay out of last place. It's not my style to use a friend as poison bait. Yeah, I guess that also makes sense. He did say it was against his ethics as an assassin or something. No way I can't accept this. Kiyoshika's going to suffer if she's injected with poison. Yugumu, how could you? Sir Yugumu, you're incredible! To think that I could eliminate all of those blackguards at once, it might be the mightiest hero, I'll be the mightiest hero rather, that ever roamed the lands. Do it, Sir Yugumu, load me up with whatever poison you've got. Are you sure? It might really hurt. What a horrible way to die. Upon hearing this, Kiyoshika grinned.
If it will save my friends, then it's all I could ever ask for.
Oh, man. Okay, so here's the problem. So many characters in this game that I don't really like. Like, here's the problem. I feel like I have a general like for all of the characters now. And even the characters that are like the lowest on my list, and Kiyoshika's like not in last, but I think she's in like the bottom 5. She'll have like a moment like this and I'm like, oh, she is a sweetheart though. Have we had 5 bodies? Because now I'm trying to... Because these ones have never spoken, so they all could be males that are just dead. You know what I mean? The poison seemed to be working. The sponsors fell to the ground one after another. They dropped like flies. Until just one was left. Looks like you're the last. Will this invader hunt be over the moment you're dead? My bees, what are you doing? He's attacked me. This is in flagrant violation of the rules. Punish him. He didn't attack anybody. Sponsor called out to the bees hovering above us, however. Why aren't they coming? Because I haven't violated any rules. What? It's true that I had Kiyoshika consume poison, but you were the one who made the choice to absorb her blood. You can't punish me for your willful negligence. Your bees appear to be sticklers about your rules, which is crazy. He was like, oh, good job, bees. It was like, hey, real recognize real, Buzz. The only uncertain element of our plan was how the bees would react, but it looks like we have nothing to worry about. Sponsor, you were defeated by Kiyoshika's sincere wish to keep us all safe. Your killing game ends today. Oh, I don't like that. The sponsor's voice grew strained and let out an evil laugh. Splendid. Truly splendid, my SDU hunters. Such excellent hunters you all have... such excellent hunters you are to have defeated me so handily. It seems I have lost. There's no way for me to turn the tables. So it's over, the killing game? Don't be so hasty, sister dearest. Recovering from something like this would be very much in step with the rest of the tricks they've pulled. You're jumping at shadows, Tsukumo twins. My life is most certainly going to end here. But I have a few seconds in this final body of mine, so... This is death. My sight is blurring. Then it's really all over. That's right, we'll be free from this hell once they're dead. This killing game is over.
No! The invader hunt continues, even if I die.
What? I wasn't prepared for the words coming out of their mouth. What? How? How could the game go on if they were dead? You were just a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed on to my successor. Successor?
You're far more wicked than I.
Oh.
And unbelievably shrewd.
It's Darumi, isn't it?
Once they're done preparing for round 3, the game shall resume.
It's Darumi, isn't it? She's not here.
I can so clearly picture all of you dying, writhing in utter agony.
What the hell is going on? I drew in closer to question the sponsor further, but... And just then... Everyone, get down! The sponsor's body released a blinding flash of light. That's what I was worried about. So, I was... Yeah, and no sign of any of the sponsors. This was my problem. I was like, I hope that they are just down on the ground. We can open up the mask to see who they are. However, I should have expected something like this. Imakako, are you two alright? We're fine if you can call this fine, it is. Yeah, it seems like we died once. Yes, it appears the sponsors blew themselves up and we got caught in the blast. Wait, so everyone was blown up and revived with the revival-matic, then? No, I don't think there's anything useful in there. Interesting. There was something that appeared to be singed remains of the sponsor suit scattered across the courtyard. They really must have blown themselves up. Nozomi's alive in her room. There were no bees overhead either. Maybe they got caught in the blast too? I could only hope so. But why would they do that? Even if they wanted to take us out with them, the revival-matic just brings us back. Perhaps they want to destroy the body to hide their true identity. That, I am pretty sure, is what is going on. Oh, for the love of murder. It's all but impossible to figure out who they really were now that they've blown themselves to smithereens. So, who were they anyway? Why were they trying to manipulate us through a killing game? What was their end goal? There was no doubt some solid purpose behind everything, but now it was entirely unclear. You're using past tense, but are we sure the game is really over? They mentioned something about a successor. Takumi, you ain't bullshitting us again, are you? I don't want to hear anything from you, Takamaru. Not on this route. Suddenly, Takamaru went to grab me. He's got some nerve accusing me when his team was completely useless in helping us take down the sponsor. Again! But I just kept a lid on my anger. I couldn't engage in this kind of behavior with Kiyoshika's body right there. Not that Takamaru ever said anything nice about Kiyoshika when she was dead. He didn't say, I'm sorry, Kiyoshika, like the twins did at least. You know what I'm saying, dude? Oh, he's too caught in his own head, dude. And I get it. But it does make me angry. After we all calmed down, we made a grave and buried Kiyoshika's body.
Thank you, Kiyoshika. Thank you for everything.
We prayed until morning that the heroine who sacrificed her body to save our lives would find happiness in her next life. Yep, and that's probably going to be about where we end. I guess. 59. I'd like to get a little smidgen more, you know what I mean? Just a little smidgen more. Exhausted and unable to get out of bed, I slept for the entire day. I just want to see if Darumi's in charge of this game.
Be ready to give your life.
Because I don't know what other successor it would be.
Huh?
I see, so Nozomi's still asleep. Yeah, she woke up a few times, but she just goes right back to sleep again. Her mind is somewhere else. Her heart may be rejecting the idea that Ava's really gone. Fair enough, it makes sense that she would shut down after how horribly Ava died, especially since Nozomi loved her like a mother. She's actually grieving. She is actually in tremendous grief right now. Not to mention everything else. It's all my fault. Even if we needed the points, I still made Nozomi kill Ava. This is why everyone calls me the Grim Reaper. Takumi, you didn't even do anything wrong. Sometimes people have to get their hands dirty in order to save their friends. You only did what was necessary. You and Yugamu too. Right, how is he holding up? I tried to talk to him earlier, but he said he doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. He seems very upset about making Kiyoshika ingest that poison. Even if it was necessary to defeat the sponsor, I suppose it's not the kind of thing he could so easily forgive himself for. Even though we finally beat them, nobody's in much of a celebratory mood. This room which, dude, this, like last episode we were reviving. This room which had been once such a lively place was now stale and quiet.
Huh?
The headphones, dude. Oh man. That's such a neat little touch, because it was like from this moment of we're all in this together. You know what I mean? I looked at Moko and Kiyoshika's headphones on the desk. The devices left behind, gazing longingly upward in the mourning of their owners. Right. Speaking of the devices left behind by their owners. Suddenly I remembered strange items that she'd given me. Right, yeah! I forgot about this because that one time we didn't blow her up, you know what I mean? Hey, Tsubasa, do you know what these are? Huh, they look like computer chips to me. Ava gave them to me before she died and told me this. Decipher the red one once you return to the school. Give the blue one to the one whom it is due. Maybe her will is in there. Maybe it's an invader recording device. I might be able to extract the data from the PC in the war room. Let me borrow these rather. I'm gonna try and analyze it ASAP. Are you sure? I mean, you must be tired too. I think having something to do will be good for me. You can't just, you can just sit back and wait. I really want to know what's on those discs, but it is like time to end the episode, for real, for real. Tsubasa took the chips Ava gave me and headed for the war room. Finish analyzing them the next day. Great. If it's a next day kind of thing, then yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're definitely gonna do that this episode.
Prepare.
Pepsi Ray, you're dead. Respectfully. Disrespectfully. It's morning. Although it was good to be awake, there was nothing pressing on today's agenda. Waking up early isn't going to do me any good, so maybe I'll sleep a little bit longer and recover more. Time for a bit more shut-eye. Close my eyes to sleep in some more when... Tsubasa broke my door down like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, Takumi, look at this. What? Tsubasa suddenly barged in my room, startling me out of bed. Hey, ring the damn doorbell. What if I was changing? You think I care about seeing you naked? Just look already. Oh? Tsubasa held out a single sheet of paper.
Huh?
What is this, a map? Yeah, I analyzed the red chip and got this map out of it. Ava left this to you, Takumi. Me? But why me? Why a map? She must be telling you to go to this spot marked by a red dot. It looks like a treasure map, but her mementos are buried in there? If she gave it to you before she died, it's gotta be something pretty important, that's for sure. Come on, Takumi, let's go there. It's pretty far off, but if we use the bus, we can make it there and back before the day's over. Oh yeah, we can do that for sure, but why are you in such a hurry? I mean, if we find Ava's mementos or something, it might be able to get Nozomi back on her feet. Oh, so that's why Tsubasa was so eager to go right now. She's doing it for Nozomi. I would be doing it for the memory of Ava, but also I guess for Nozomi. That is her daughter. You know what I mean? She must have been analyzing the chip all night. Her eyes are bright red. Alright, let's get going right away. Are you okay to drive the bus in this kind of sleep-deprived state? I mean, they're superhumans. They're Futurans, actually. We stopped by the cafeteria for food and water, then made our way to the parking lot. Anyone else gonna stop us? Are we ready to go? Let's hit the road. Road trip to find Ava's keepsakes. Honestly, I feel like just saying that we're finding Ava's keepsakes would be enough to get Nozomi up and on the bus. We finally made our way to the destination with Tsubasa at the wheel. After driving for a while, we arrived at the place marked on the map, and there we found a cave. Looks like a cave. Maybe that's the hideout she was talking about. Yeah, that's a cave, all right. So then, did Ava hide something here? I brought a light just in case so we can go in, but it's not rigged with traps, right? Come on, it's not some RPG dungeon. Well, I don't know. I think the last cave we went to was rigged with traps. You go first, Takumi. I'll be a few steps behind. Are you using me to see if it's safe? So what? You're a boy. Besides, you said before...
They always protect me.
You did say that.
That includes you too, Tsubasa. I'll protect you. For all the rest of our lives.
Oh man, if she's the next person who dies in the Invader game, oh, that's gonna be so heartbreaking for me. Cause this scene for them, I was like, oh. That's true. We should exercise caution in times like these and don't care, didn't ask, get a move on, go go go. Hey, don't push. And so she pushed him along. We jockeyed for position a bit as we stepped into the cavern. Thankfully, there weren't any traps inside, but... Takumi, look. What? Something far more surprising than any trap awaited us as a commune. We hurriedly transported it out of the cave.
A child? What's a kid doing here?
We were this close to having commune, man. Commune, Ava, and Nozomi together. I'm kind of surprised we get commune on this. Well, maybe not that surprised.
She's still warm. She's alive. Hey, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Maybe she made it back to the hideout, and that's when there was like an assault and kidnapping. The unconscious girl let a groan in response to my desperate calls.
Water?
Do we have water?
She needs water.
Wait, I'll get some from the bus.
Huh. Commune. Tsubasa rushed back to the bus and returned with a bottle of water. I gently brought the bottle to the girl's mouth, getting her to drink a little bit at a time. She's not dead. The girl opened her eyes and we exclaimed, examined each other's faces.
Thank God. She's awake.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
You.
Lamau! Okay, this feels like a completely different commune than we had met in the past. What? The girl slapped me in the face and jumped to the ground. What are you doing? Takumi was just making sure you're alright. Keep your hands off of me, you dunce. Such disrespect, touching a shrine attendant without purifying yourself?
Who do you think I am? And don't you dare say you don't know.
We don't know. But we really don't know. Enough of your lies. Everyone knows who I am. You do know who I am, right? You're just pretending, right? The girl suddenly seemed anxious. Sorry, we really have no idea. You should Takumi. No, you don't know me? Look at my makeup. Yes, look very closely. The girl pointed at the designs on her cheeks. Sorry, we're not from around here. Why are you so confident about how well known you are anyway? You really don't know who I am? The girl seemed to be terribly shocked. Maybe she's someone fairly famous? By the way, what are you doing here? Where are your parents? Hello? She sucked her teeth at me. I heard it. This little pipsqueak is real cheeky. You're the one prying into my business. There's nothing more suspicious than some strange people asking about others' identities. Be gone. You were just trying to act like a big shot a few seconds ago. This girl was apparently famous, but she didn't seem like someone who's gonna reveal her identity. So who exactly is she? Takumi, you're so... I guess you only had Nozomi sketches to go by. Huh? We came here because Ava asked us to. Do you know her? The girl raised her beautiful brows. Her beautiful brows is crazy. In shock at the mention of Ava's name. Don't you lie to me. Mother would never give away this location. Mother? She may have been a hero in name only, but she wasn't the type of coward who would sell out her own daughter. Mother would never do that to me. Never. She was calling Ava mother, which meant... Commune. You must be Commune. Huh? How do you know my name? I thought you said you didn't know me. Ava mentioned you. You must be her adopted child. Biologically speaking, you're her niece, right? Who are you, and why do you know of my family's secrets? You claim to know nothing, yet you know plenty. That is kind of crazy. Hold on, you said you ain't know me at all, and now you know everything about me. There's no trusting someone who changes their story so constantly. If you truly know my mother, show me some kind of proof. Proof? How? I can't pull proof out of my connection to Ava. Out of my... Wait, a minute? Ava gave us this. The location of this place was on the red chip. Mother's memory chip. Commune ripped the blue chip out of my hand. I'm going to analyze this. You wait here. Commune rushed back into the cave with a blue chip in hand. Should we wait? We have no other choice, do we? But even after we waited several hours, Commune didn't return. We decided to go back into the bus for a while. Commune's not back yet. Yeah. We continued to wait on the bus, but Commune never came out of the cave. It grew later and later into the night, and the inside of the bus turned chilly. The heating in this bus doesn't work very well. Maybe we have blankets or something? I'll check the back. They're gonna be forced to huddle together for warmth. Whoa, they really are, actually. I looked around the bus for something to protect us from the evening chill, but all I could find was a single blanket. Here, Tsubasa, you take it. But what about you? I'm fine. I can sleep on the seat with my jacket. That's not gonna keep you warm. We have to turn off the heater soon, too. What if we freeze to death? We banded ideas back and forth until... Yo, I think this just... you know what I said earlier? I'm going back on so many things I said this episode. You remember earlier when I was like, you know who I'm shipping this game? It's Takumi and it's Hiruko. But Tsubasa's a close second. I lied. It's these two, dude. It's these two. We ended up like this. She's dying. She's not surviving this route, and it's gonna hurt my very soul for Takumi because I know it's gonna hurt his very soul. This is definitely one way for us to keep warm, but...
Hey, Tsubasa. Are you okay with this?
Not like I have much choice.
But I mean, we're a guy and a girl.
Takumi, don't make this so awkward.
No kidding, Captain Obvious. It's embarrassing for me too, you know.
Right, sorry.
She hasn't, like, even teased vomiting in a long time. And by a long time, I mean she's done it this episode, but it's been, like, in terms of, like, day number, it's been weeks. How did things end up this way? We're just trying to find a dot on a map. I just want to hurry up and fall asleep, but I'm so tense I don't feel drowsy at all. I can hear Tsubasa breathing. I can feel her warmth through this blanket. How am I supposed to sleep like this?
But I guess it's nice that I don't have to spend the night alone.
Oh! Tsubasa suddenly muttered this in a whispery voice.
Lately I've been having scary dreams at night. Everybody gets killed off one by the bees and the commanders. And suddenly, I wind up all on my own. It's so scary that it jolts me awake. But because it happens in the middle of the night, I end up by myself in the darkness of my room. Then I feel on edge until the sun comes up. So I just end up praying.
Oh.
Praying that we don't die.
Tsubasa.
It's okay. The game is over. No one else is gonna get killed. I don't think that's true. I think it's Darumi's game now, but I digress. I wanted to reassure her so badly, but it'd be irresponsible to make promises of a happy future if I wasn't sure they were going to come true. The killing game might not be over. I couldn't find the words to comfort her instead. I put my arm around her trembling shoulders and held her tight. I was surprised by my own actions. I had no experience, no idea I could do something like this, seeing as I had zero experience with the ladies. Tsubasa seemed a bit taken back, but she didn't swat me away. Between the heat and the tension I felt from her, my body grew so warm that I started to sweat a little bit.
Tsubasa, would you be willing to tell me about your life in the TRC?
The complex?
Yeah. I want to hear about your past. We have no idea what awaits us in the future. It might not be all good. But the happiness of our past is always there for us. So, please, tell me a happy story.
Huh. Tsubasa obliged and told me a story after story of her beloved family. That don't exist, but you know.
Anyway, I love my grandpa's workshop.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute.
Ever since I was young, I would just sometimes go there and spend the whole day with him.
Yo, look, I can't wait to officiate their wedding.
I'd copy him and mess around with the machines, pretending to be a mechanic. Lathing was my favorite. I'd hog the lathe through the whole day to perfect my projects.
Takumi, do you know what a lathe is? Tsubasa's face looked so innocent and joyful as she told me about her grandpa. As I closed my eyes and listened closely, rather, I could practically feel the happiness of this world as if it were my own.
Okay, that's enough about me. Now tell me some stories from your past.
Takumi's story is boring. Now that Tsubasa was done speaking, it was my turn. I recounted memories of the residential complex, memories of my mom, dad, Karuha, who I spent time with that she was basically family anyway. Oh, dude, don't talk about some other girl while you're holding this gun. Takumi, come on, you were doing so well, and now you're out here talking about Karuha. At some point, we're okay. Never mind. This is really cute. Y'all, okay, you know, you know what I said? Maybe it's Tsubasa. It's Tsubasa. I love them. I can't wait to officiate the wedding. It's gonna be brilliant. Everyone's invited. I'm inviting people for them. They don't know anybody for real. Let's keep it a buck. Everyone they know is fake. With huge smiles on our faces.
Hey, when we get to the artificial satellite, you have to introduce me to your family. I want us to have dinner together.
Oh my gosh, you're really jumping up, huh?
Yeah, of course. My mom would be thrilled if I brought a girl home.
Lamau.
She'd fry up more chicken than you could eat. And you'd have to watch your nervous stomach.
Right. I'll take some antiemetics before I arrive.
Right, she's just always vomiting.
You should come visit Grandpa too. He'd be so happy if you asked him how to use a 3D printer.
That's so funny. We were feeling hopeful as we talked about our past. Oh, she's dying, dude. She's gonna die. Oh, I hate this. Our yearning to relive happier times had transformed into a motivation to survive.
Let's go back, okay? Back to our families.
Your families don't even exist either.
Yeah. Together.
Yo, I'm feasting right now. I'm eating this up. I'm so happy for Takumi, because this entire time I was like, dude, you and this Nozomi, man, Nozomi ain't nothing, man. At least Nozomi got some, like, I was gonna say some, not therapy, but some, kind of therapeutic time with Ava, but I feel like she has even more trauma now that Ava's blown up by her own hands, you know what I mean? But regardless, Takumi, my boy, I'm so happy for him. I'm happy for Tsubasa too. They exchanged promises and fell asleep. Man, this is, she got 2 romance routes with Takumi. That's crazy. I mean, I guess you could count 3, but we're not gonna count the, the Cult of Takumi route. We're not counting that. Sorry to keep you waiting. Analyzing the tip took longer than I thought, and time got away from me. We awoke the next morning and returned to the cave entrance. Commune was waiting for us. I'll explain everything from the beginning. This thing you brought me is a memory trip that was embedded inside of my mother. Things my mother saw and heard before her death are recorded on it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's like an active chip. That's great technology. I didn't know that they were so... It doesn't feel like they're that technologically advanced either, so that's like a breakthrough for them. So I spent the evening extracting all of that information. So it's like a black box recovered from the wreckage of a plane. That's a good way of describing it, dude. Why was something like that inside of her? We've been curious about the biology of you invaders for some time now. I'm so glad that you called us invaders. Please explain everything to us. When my mother went off to fight you, she insisted that I implant a chip in her left eye, in her eye socket rather. Although I never imagined the chip would return to me without her. Right, she must have learned exactly how her mother died. After analyzing the chip last night. Everything was recorded on the chip. Details of how she became your prisoner, how she was treated, the situation all of you wound up in, and how she got dragged into it as well. How she had a maternal affection for a girl named Nozomi. And finally, how she destroyed herself for that girl. My chest grew tight. Ava's death. No, she didn't do it to herself. I killed her. You didn't need to feel responsible for what happened. It was my mother's choice and my mother's choice alone. She was the one who attacked your base, and she was the one who decided to become your prisoner. It was her choice to sacrifice herself to keep this Nozomi alive as well. Which means that I, as her daughter, will respect her wishes. I shall not blame you. The tone of Commune's voice was dignified beyond her years. I'm sure she must be in a position of some status. Takumi, Nozomi literally explained all of that to you, but I guess you were just too focused on saying, hey Nozomi, forget all that, you have to live. But it must have been hard to watch. No, I don't feel sad in the slightest. To start with, she was my aunt, not my mother. I hated her from the start, an empty-headed soldier as my mother. Spare me. I'm almost relieved that she's gone. Now I don't have to hear her nag anymore. She didn't have what it took to be a hero. She was an utter nobody who just happened to be born with divine blood. I mean, she charged right into enemy lines without a proper strategy and ended up as your prisoner. Such utter stupidity, that's what she gets. Even I could tell she didn't really mean what she was saying. And in the end, she was so obsessed with our enemies that she killed herself for one of them. It's beyond foolishness. Mother, you're so embarrassing. All I can do is sigh. Seriously, give me a break. So I don't feel sad in the slightest that my stupid mother is... Dude, poor Commune. The dam burst. Tears streamed down Commune's cheeks.
Liar. You liar.
Oh, she did promise Commune that she would be back. Oh, man.
You said all I had to do was wait for you to come back. And I waited for you. But...
Dude.
You're so stupid. Mommy!
Dude, there has to be a route where they're reunited. There has to be one CG where those two are happy together. Huh. This game isn't supposed to have happy endings. A bunch of happy endings. You know what I mean? Probably got like it. Probably maybe a third of the endings are actually happy. But one of those has to be those two having their ending. It hurts so much. Or maybe this route we actually have Commune and Nozomi alive at the end, because that would be nice too. It hurts so much to look at Commune weeping that I found myself averting my eyes. Dang, Commune.
Mommy!
Oh. Commune sobbed continuously, wailing into the sky. Poor girlie. Whew, I guess that's enough crocodile tears for now. They're not crocodile tears, Commune. Oh my gosh. Commune was back in her impertinent self after crying herself hoarse. Did you like my little performance? I even shed tears as a show of good manners to my dead mother. Don't go tell anyone don't go telling anyone I cried. Rather, you'll be summarily executed if you speak of this. Yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna tell anyone. Commune nodded, relieved by my promise. Now we're done mourning, so let's get going. Going? Where? Not much is obvious. Your school. We're not taking you there. They will try to kill you. I must meet her, the girl who shares my blood with my mother, Nozomi, my sister. I guess that kind of makes Nozomi an older sister to you. And I must find if she is worthy of being my sister or not. You guys got along really well on the other route. Show me to this way at once. Of course, I wanted Nozomi and Commune to meet as soon as possible. But I wonder if I can really take you to the school. You might set off the alarm. Fear not, your school is horribly... Your school alarm is horribly imprecise. For example, if I enter while touching you, then me alone will not be enough to be detected. Oh. Why do you know so much about our school's defenses? Let us save that conversation for later. Take me to your school at once. Seriously, can you take me and maybe bring me some food and water too? I'm so hungry, I'm getting dizzy. Right, she was so hungry, she was out cold in that cave when we found her. We helped commute onto the bus and headed for the school. Maybe she can fix this. Back at the school, we secretly led commune to the escape pod. Oh, this is so smart. Thank goodness for them. It's the escape pod hangar. The only ones who know about this room are Tsubasa, Yugumu, Nozomi, and me. I'm still not entirely sure how true that is, but we'll continue. Because, like, the twins knew about it in the other route. Oops. But this is also probably where I'm going to stop because I've been recording way longer than I expected. So next episode, they will meet. The sisters will meet. Next episode, we will maybe get to the end of this route. But maybe not, because I assume when we reach like day 70, Darumi, who is probably going to be the successor, which is why that's my that's my call out here, is going to run her killing game, which is, you know, it is what it is. We're gonna save real quick, because we will pretty much never get to a point where I can view the gallery, because we can, that's usually just free time. We don't have free time anymore. Actually, we might have free time during this, like, exchange of days, now that I think about it. But regardless, hopefully we get some happy time with Commune, and with Nozomi, but let's end here. Where Commune is in the hangar. Whew, this was an emotional episode, dude. Like, way more emotional than I expected it to be. Really liked it, though. Like, there was a lot of good stuff in this episode, for several characters. And I feel like they're all gonna be on, like, this page. Yes. We got all of these, which is, yeah, it's like, oh, man. It's like pain, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting all of your memories, and Nozomi's crying. This one, she's like, come on, it's okay, take my blood, it's gonna be okay, you'll be healed. And then it's like, I protected you, you don't have to protect. We had a lot of good, like, character arcs, like this one. Hey, go protect my girls. I do wish before Kiyoshika died, we were able to get a picture of Kiyoshika, you know what I mean? This is hilarious, though. I really don't want to put Commune in a thumbnail, though, because she feels like a character that's only appeared on, like, now what, 3 routes? Both Rebellion endings and this route, so she's only in 3, so far 3 of 100 routes, even though I guess this route will also take us to maybe, I don't know, 4 more endings, maybe 5 more endings, give or take, so she'll be in a total of, what, 8-ish routes, maybe. I mean, this might be, I think I would just want it to be the awkward one. I think I wanted to be the awkward one between these two. Like, I don't think I can really make this a thumbnail. You know what I mean? It's crazy. This is. Oh, I was gonna say this has been a crazy episode, and it has been a crazy episode. This is also like, hey, Moko's gonna die. I can't. I think this has to be our thumbnail. Very awkward, but I won't make it like this one, because this one's just like, oh, we got there, you guys. I don't want to spoil that for you. Saying that they're alone on the bus like this and it's awkward, it could end up anyway. It could end up like, Tsubasa could end up doing that to freaking Takumi, which is still, this might be up there for like my top few CGs. This will probably be our thumb, and we'll very easily, we could either have Darumi in one of the seats behind, or Darumi just watching in the window. That is our episode. Do I have any thoughts? I think my only thought is Darumi is going to continue the killing game. I think that's where we're going with this. I am really, really concerned that Tsubasa's going to die. just based on the fact that we had this really like a heartfelt scene, I don't expect her to live anymore. That being said, Commune joining in here, I could also see Nozomi being the next one on the chopping block. And here's the other problem, I could see them making us decide between Tsubasa and Nozomi. If I were a writer, I feel like I might do that. This late in the game, I was like, you have to decide between one of them's gotta die. In a game like this. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I would definitely say, hey, Tsubasa's gotta live. It seems like they have like very organic chemistry, where Nozomi and Takumi do not. They don't. Man. I really enjoyed this so far. I am very much enjoying this route. This killing game route is going a lot of places that I didn't expect it to go. I still would love to know the mystery of the multi-sponsors, but I think I have a general idea that it's like extra Gee stuff that's going on. None of them like Geed when they died, so that's a little odd too. But none of the other sponsors talked, which makes me believe, oh wow, those are probably all dead bodies. Anywho. I can't wait for the wedding. I'm gonna be officiating. Everybody's invited. Until next time though, I'm taking off. Tulu Flight Crew. Oh, my heart has been on a roller coaster this episode between the Ava and really honestly starting all the way back in the Moko saying, hey, take care of my girls, to the Ava and Nozomi part, which I think was like really I think it was really good for Nozomi's character. It was especially good for Ava's character. Like that was, I think this is some of the best Ava writing that we've gotten so far. Just because it's been like, hey, this is really how Ava feels and how compassionate and like, this is real Ava, you know what I mean? Whereas, and we now like really feel her motivations. It's always to protect her daughter. And when she got another daughter, it's like she'll do anything to protect her other daughter too. And she was like, go meet her. You guys protect each other. And those were our last words too, dude. Oh, dude. And then this is also just really nice too. Man, I'm ending this episode. I could yap for like a while about, you know, the feelings that they're invoking in these and how that's probably going to set up for so much disaster in these last like 40 days. I'm not, I've played enough killing games where I'm like, I'm keen to, man, they're making me feel so much, which means I'm going to get kicked in the balls in these last 40 days. But it is what it is. Until next time, I'm taking off to the Flight Crew. Thank you for watching.